Welcome back to another edition of the Saturday Football Show on DRS Sports. Today we have an amazing panel. First of all, as you can see, it is Halloween, so we've decorated the studio. We're trying to get people scared. Ooh. Didn't work. But as well as the Saturday Football Show, we've also got El Clásico. And it would not be right to have El Clásico on this channel without the man to my left. Raul is back on the
¡Vamos! A la Madrid.
And of course we have the Barcelona representative as well, playing at home today, looking to chat up Raul. Yeah? Silencio, por favor. Please welcome to the DR Sports studio, Alex. Vamos.
Hey.
Vamos.
Forza Barca.
And of course, Arsenal are playing as well today, so we've got the main man, Nick, as well.
Hey.
In the stream.
I don't like to be like a little side form, but
Listen,
I love that.
As you can see on the new graphics that we have, shout out to the graphics team.
Hey,
been
big
putting
ups.
work in. You can see all the games kicking off. The La Liga El Clásico kicks off at 3:15, and we will have the watch along for you as soon as that one kicks off. If you're just joining us now, remember to smash that like button. Make sure you comment with your pre-match thoughts of all the games going on today.
Get
and then
involved.
subscribe to the channel if you have not already. The comments are already going crazy. Can't wait for this show. All right, if it's anything like what it normally is like when we do El Clásico on this channel, you are in for an absolute belter. So don't move for the next 2.5 hours. We've got all the entertainment that you could possibly need here on DRS Sport. Okay, Raul, let's come to you first. Playing away today.
Yeah.
The last time you were here, it was a 4-0 victory over Barca, away as well, which was very impressive. Coming into this game, you're looking to get at the top. Girona are currently at the top. How do you see this game going?
Always different. This game is a Clásico. It's a different game. It doesn't matter how we play in the past, how we are on the table at the moment, but it's a different game with different players. We can see the lineup, so different. I am expecting one game physically, one game strong. It's better for us, and one Barca with the ball as always. So let's see, different.
And the home team today making, as I said, his debut. A very cool Barca fan that we have here in the studio. It's Alex. First of all, welcome to DR Sports. It's a pleasure to have you here. Tough game, as it always is, but are you confident, my friend?
Well, I think it's going to be complicated, honestly, because the thing is, like, we have a lot of, injuries.
Yeah, of course.
The best player probably of this year, then it was Frankie de Jong.
Yeah.
The most important one after when we sold, when he's retired to America, Sergi Busquets.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I think it's going to be complicated, especially with the physicality of Real Madrid. But you never know, this is a Clásico, and we will have chances, 100%.
In the Clásico as well, you always get one or two players who always break out within those games as well. And the past week or so, we've seen Fermin, who's popped up with a goal or two. We saw Gui, who came off the bench, scored with his first touch as well. It almost feels like La Masia is coming back a little bit. And this type of game, you want those players to step up. But what do you think? What have you made of those two coming through?
Well, I think that Barcelona, we are surviving, honestly, for La Masia. Well, with another players, but, Gavi, well, Pedri came from Las Palmas, but,
Yamal this season, who's kind of broken through. And even though you have injuries, sometimes these youngsters, they step up, and that's what we always see type of thing. Yeah, and they take the opportunity, do you know what I mean?
Raul doesn't agree.
No, because you are starting to crave before the game, bro.
I'm just saying, what we've seen so far this season.
They don't have any other choice. They don't have money. They are in trouble with Negreira, with the referees, with the president. They need to
Barcelona.
take Oriol Romeu. Do you know him?
Good player. Very good player. Underrated, in my opinion.
Underrated.
Underrated.
For Barcelona, it's fine.
I like this energy already.
It's true. They need to survive.
Well.
And then another thing, Lucky.
Yeah.
Do you know the other day, Gil? Who is Gil? Now I know Gil.
Well,
Now I know him.
But he's a player that
But
he
now
30
he's-
seconds. First ball, goal, and they won.
But when it was the last time that
Thank
Real
you.
Madrid they have a player coming from the young team?
That's what I was
Sorry?
actually going to ask.
When
next.
it was the last time that there is, let's say, like a player of Real Madrid and he has been playing regularly in the first team
From the academy.
for the academy.
Because Barcelona.
We have different structure, you know.
Well, it's money against.
No, exactly, because we
against
have
Real.
money, we complete
that's
all
good.
our results, we did all our tests properly, so we have money.
Test.
We can.
When it was, you didn't answer to my question.
Yeah.
When it was the last time that the Real Madrid they have a player
You bring
playing,
this question
is
from
that true or no? Is that true or no? When it was the last time that Real Madrid they have a player
Who was the last one?
playing regularly
Good
for the
question.
first
I
team?
can't know.
Was Morata the last one?
I don't know.
That's the
I
thing.
don't remember.
I don't know. You know. That
Maybe Carvajal, but
Carvajal?
Carvajal is
Carvajal, when he went to
Nacho is-
Leverkusen.
Germany, to
Yeah.
Leverkusen,
Nacho.
I think since Raul probably.
Nacho.
Raul, well,
Nacho.
Casillas.
We're going way back.
Casilla is not like 100%. You know, he's coming from.
From Atletico de Madrid.
Atletico Madrid.
It's true, Raul. That is good. I understand that Real Madrid they have the money to buy players, but it's true as well that like there are a lot
it's
of
true.
players and they come from La Fábrica than they have been playing in the first
That's true,
team.
yeah.
Like during the last 10 years, I don't remember a player like the famous Quinta del Buitre. Do you remember 5 players from the
Yeah, it's true.
from the the academy playing for Real Madrid, and then Hugo Sanchez or that kind of team, and it was the structure it was around players and they were coming from the
No, yeah,
academy.
so you are right.
Barcelona
You are
is
right.
that. Barcelona is like in the best teams, the best times of Barcelona.
You still
Let's
have
forget
those.
Negreira, because honestly we have a team that played for a few years under Pep Guardiola,
Yeah.
with the majority of the players coming from the academy, and then Samuel Eto'o, Dani Alves, Keita,
You add the
Touré.
stars around
No,
those.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yes.
you have a few bits.
Yeah.
Makes
That's
sense.
it.
Makes
But
sense.
let's see what's going on.
Right, so that game is kicking off in 20 minutes from now. Real Madrid 102 wins, Barcelona 100 wins, 52 draws between these two teams, both in decent form as well. But there are other games on today as well, and it's 6 minutes until kickoff at the Emirates. Nick, go through the starting 11 and tell me your reaction, because it's a big. There's a few big changes there, my friend.
There are a few big changes. Obviously, we're playing Sheffield United, who have 1 point this season, so we should be confident. Although they sit in a low block, I think they've given some teams trouble. We've got David Raya, controversial amongst Arsenal fans at the moment. White, Saliba, Jakub Kiwior, who I do think deserves some minutes, and Zinchenko at left back. That's the back four. And I do think actually Kiwior looks a little bit better as a left back than he does as a left-sided centre back. So that's could be a problem there. Midfield, Rice in the 6, Havertz and Smith Rowe.
Happy about Smith Rowe getting a start?
Really happy about
Haaland
Smith
boy.
Rowe getting a start. You know what? I'll talk about the attack first, because it's going to all tie into one. And then the front three is Nketiah, because Jesus out for a couple of weeks with some muscle injury, and then Saka and Martinelli either side. And my frustration is, obviously we're playing a team that doesn't score many goals. They're going to camp deep. We should be able to cut them open. We'll have a lot of the ball. That's the game plan. But if we can rotate the defence and we can rotate the midfield, why can't we rotate the attack and give? I guess we have rotated a little bit because of injury with Jesus, but Saka again starting, possibly going to play the full 90 again, and having muscle issues and having injuries. He needs a rest. He needs to be rotated. On the bench, we've got Ramsdale, Gabriel, Ødegaard, Tomiyasu, Trossard,
Strong
Jorginho,
bench.
Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, and El Neni. And I have to say, like you say, it's one of the stronger benches we've had for a really, really long time. And I keep saying every week, I'd see Fabio Vieira deserves minutes, Reece Nelson deserves minutes. So I just want to have a little bit of protection for Bukayo Saka and not be over reliant on him for one, but just protect him a little bit from a fitness perspective. But there you go.
Yeah, Sheffield United line up with Fotheringham in goal, Bogle, Trusty, Robinson and Thomas at the backs. Quite makeshift that. Mukati, Norwood, Slimane, D'Souza Costa, Hamer and Ryan Brewster, the former Liverpool player up front on his
Champions
own
League
today.
winner.
Champions League winner
Yeah.
of Liverpool, don't forget. Also Larouci on the bench, who also won the Premier League with Liverpool. So yeah, interesting game. Score predictions. Let's go around the table. Arsenal, what's the score going to be?
4-0.
4-0.
Yeah.
Confident.
That's what I said as well. Yeah, 4-0.
I think I said 4-0 yesterday, so I'll stick with 4.
I'm going 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
2-0 only.
Yeah.
They're going to sit so deep and just defend all
It
game.
could be hard to kind of break down, and a few changes kind of
Why
in
not?
there.
Why not? They can be in trouble today. Why not? After Champions League, a tough game in Sevilla.
Hey, Raul, I will love it, and I think I
know.
deserve it.
I know.
I will love it, but Go ahead. What's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1-1.
Ooh,
I like
They
that.
wanna try.
I like that. I like that.
Wow.
1-1.
We
No,
are
because you
also-
love the passion, but
I might side of Madrid
Sevilla,
today.
Do you know what I don't
after
like?
Sevilla games,
Can't lie.
Do you know what I don't like? It's not that you said 1-1. You're just looking straight into my soul while you're saying it. Like there's 5 people here. You're just staring straight at me. You're just staring straight at me like this. Yeah, 1-1. Yeah. No, I don't.
Always prodding the bear.
Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of bears getting prodded, Matisse is not in a good way right now. He's just seen his team lose for the 3rd successive season in a row at home to Brentford. They called it a London derby. Well, there's only one colour of London today, and that's the red and white of Brentford, as they win 2-0. Unbelievable second goal from Mbeumo. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but
Comical.
Sanchez
Comical.
was his calamity settings.
He tried to foul him on the way back and failed at fouling.
We've gone from a very strong era of goalkeepers with the Edisons and the Allisons to the dark ages of goalkeepers. We've got the Ramsdale Raya, we've got Onana, we've got Sanchez. We're in the dark ages with goalkeepers
mistakes
right now. Yeah.
can we think? Can we see another year Chelsea out of Europe? Can you imagine?
It can be
Their
much.
Their fans have said to me that their
£1
target, target this year is just to get back into Europe. That would be a really successful
It's
season.
difficult
for them.
because
Yeah, and that will be difficult.
if
for sure.
Liverpool
When
is
you
doing
look
great
at
season, Tottenham, I think gonna finish in Europe this year. So
Well,
There's
there are
a-
a lot of teams and they are doing well. Villa, then I think Aston
Villa as
Villa,
well.
I think because they finished really well last year as
Newcastle.
well. Newcastle.
You can't sleep
It's
on.
going
Yeah.
to be tough.
LJ Brown says Matisse is in the mud. He ended his stream early. We will see you on
Matisse.
Monday morning, my friend Matisse. Don't go anywhere.
Don't.
Trust me. AGT is the new Jeff Stelling for me. Saturdays wouldn't be the same without him. Thank you to Scars Music. I didn't say that myself, by the way. I was reading out a comment.
Does that make me your Jeff then? Let's go.
Dream team. Arsenal will smash Sheffield United 7-0, says Tamina.
we
No,
will be there.
11-0.
We
sorry.
will be there.
11-0.
We will love it.
Yeah, unbelievable. Pray for Matisse, says ELC.
No.
Don't forget. No, we won't. The games have now kicked off in the Premier League. Let's bring you the lineups for the last game, which is Bournemouth-Burnley. Radu in goal, Max Aarons, Zabani, Metham and Kelly at the back, with Billing, Scott in the midfield, the holders, with Tavernier, Christie and Semenyo, and Dominic Solanke up front there for the home team. Again, as we know, Burnley desperate for a win. Trafford in goal, Da Silva, Aldakil, O'Shea, Taylor, Goodmanson, Cullen, Brownhill, Koleosho, Amdouni and Zaruri as well.
I think they'll both be looking for a win in that game,
Well,
to be
they're
fair.
both desperate, aren't
Yeah.
they, for the points? So interesting.
Changing goal for
Yeah.
Bournemouth as well with
Radu in
Neto,
goal.
who's normally their captain. I don't know if he's injured today or not. Probably is.
Must be if
but
he's not on the bench.
Could be a big one.
But yeah, the matches have now begun in the Premier League, and don't forget we are 14 minutes away from kicking off El Clásico as well here on DR
Smash
Sports.
the likes, people.
Smash them likes. There's over 1,000 of you watching right now. We've
Big up,
only got
man.
150 likes, so that's got to go up. And trust me, when the chances start coming, the referee starts giving a few dodgy decisions, this man here will be very nervous, and the content will be excellent. That's what you want to see. That's what you join
Stay
us
tuned.
for today. Score predictions then for El Clásico. It's Jude Bellingham's first Clásico in La Liga. Actually, I'll ask you first. Are you a little bit nervous about Jude? Hey, Jude.
Well, I think that he's doing really well.
Obviously.
Let's
yeah.
be honest, but I don't know. I think Vinicius is more complicated sometimes, for Barcelona. Let's be honest, but let's see today as well, because I think the center, we have a good center backs. Let's say like with Araujo, Íñigo Martínez, Koundé, then he's back,
He's on
and
bench
as well
today.
Christensen. I think the problem could be the
The fullbacks.
do you think
Yeah.
that
fullbacks.
do you think that Xavi is scared? Do you think that you can play with 5 central back, 5 defender?
No, I don't think so. I think he's going
No.
to play with 4.
With
But
the lineup, who is gonna
Well,
play?
let's
Who
go
is-
through the lineups. 'cause
who's
well,
yeah.
probably.
I think
Yeah.
Xavi gonna sell to us that they're gonna play with 4-3-3. But I am checking the lineup. Is gonna play with 5 defender: Cancelo, Araujo, Christensen, Martinez, and Balde.
Cancelo.
Probably they are going to pay 2.
Five.
Yeah,
Should
that
we go through the
yes,
lineups?
probably
Yeah, you go
yes.
for
That
it.
I
probably
think
is going
no.
to.
I mean,
Yeah, probably.
Let's
yes,
actually have a look at the Barcelona lineup here. So you got Ter Stegen in goal, and as you said, Araujo, Christensen, and Inigo Martinez with 3 centre backs, and then you've got Balde, Gundogan, Gavi, and Fermin Lopez in midfield, and then Cancelo, Ferran Torres, and Felix looking like they could be in a forward position now. That could either be a change of position for Cancelo, which, let's be honest, I wouldn't put it past Xavi to do that as well, but. Then as well, we have seen Araujo place right back sometimes, where Koundé as well kind of slot in there. So
maybe for stop to
maybe
Vinicius,
3-5 more than 5-3-2. I think when they play, Balde properly is like he plays like an attacker, and Cancelo, he has the same style like Dani Alves in the old time. Let's say probably Cancelo, he goes more to the center to help with the midfielder. The midfielder. And probably they're going to make like Araujo is going to be on top of Vinicius.
Interesting
constantly.
to see Fermin Lopez starting and Yamal gone to the bench now.
Well, Yamal,
I know he's only 16.
16,
And it's a strong bench for Barca. Lewandowski, Rafinha, Marcos Alonso, Romeo, Koundé,
And then it's the kids.
and Gui, who we mentioned earlier. The away team today: Kepa in goal, Dani Carvajal, Rudiger, Alaba, Ferland Mendy, Tchouaméni, Cruz, Bellingham, Valverde, Rodrygo, and Vinicius. It's a different look Real Madrid team in a Clásico. We were so used to seeing the Benzemas and the Modrics dominate these games. New formation, new style, new era of El Clásico.
Maybe we can miss Camavinga, but if you think that Ancelotti, maybe with this lineup, we can think that he bring to us the strongest team, the physical team. Tchouaméni, Cruz, and Valverde in the midfielder is the strongest team and the physicality that we have at the moment. Camavinga is amazing, but still so thin, so
Fragile.
small.
Yeah.
Fragile,
Do you think
maybe,
so?
Yeah, as a revulsive, you can see Camavinga in the 60, 70 minutes, which is kind of unsure.
Well,
But-
it was good for the Champions League a couple of years ago. They were using he was using Camavinga constantly.
True. But maybe, as Ancelotti said, maybe we can.
What do you make of Ferland Mendy at left back? I know a lot of Madrid fans aren't too keen on him.
Yeah,
But this is a big game coming back in now.
Let's see, because we don't have too many choice of him or Camavinga. So, and Camavinga
Well,
said
Fran Garcia.
but Fran Garcia is gonna play more.
Nacho, maybe.
He's
Nacho.
still young for this kind of
Do you think?
of games. Fran, I think he's still. We can see
But you have to.
last game against Braga in Champions League was nervous. He played very well, but he's still nervous.
Still raw.
Green, as you say in Spain.
Yeah.
Still, he needs more games. It's good. But for,
I think
very
it's
small
a
as well.
kind of player more like Jordi Alba, more attacker than defender. Then
I see Fran Garcia like Marcelo. Sometimes
it's true.
he forget that he's playing
Left
in
back.
left back.
Yeah.
I know that you like attack, we know, but you are playing Real Madrid and you don't have anyone behind you. So hold on.
that's true.
Strong bench as well for Madrid. Nacho, your brother. Luka Modric, Camavinga, Joselu, Vasquez, Garcia, Brahim Diaz. That's a great name. Diego Pinheiro del Álamo.
Yeah, it's
The
a
goalkeeper. Who is he?
no.
Yeah, he's a goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, goalkeeper.
Actually,
so
what is
there's your lineups then
Blue
for
name.
El Clásico. Spam the comments right now, people. Who is going to take home this massive 3 points in the first Clásico
Both of them
of La
have
Liga?
potential game changers on the bench as well.
Yeah,
People, and both
100%.
managers are quite flexible, so anything could happen.
Vamos
sure-
El Clásico, says Alguilas.
I am sure
Raul says HKMQ. They're excited to see you again.
Thank you
Been
very
a while.
much. Thank you.
Yeah,
I am
cool.
sure that we are going to see Lewandowski back today
Yeah.
after the injuries. Rafinha maybe, and Lamar. You're gonna see Lamar. 16 years, but was a player, guys.
Yeah.
I know he's playing for Barcelona, but
Yeah, it's quality.
16 years.
Quality. I think since Messi, we don't have a player of that kind of
Ansu Fati?
size.
it's so soon, no?
Is he better
Hold on.
than what Ansu?
It's soon.
I know,
It's soon. I am talking coming from the academy.
Yeah, I
you know
know.
what I mean? Like
With
the
Ansu
terms
Fati,
of quality.
Before the
you know?
injuries, though, Ansu Fati was almost looked at like the next one.
Yeah,
he
but-
was given the
And
number
he was
10,
he was like 16 as
and
well.
he was
Yes,
16,
that's true.
breaking all the
But I
records,
think-
just like Yamal.
But I think the style is different. Ansu Fati is more a scorer. I think Lamine Yamal is more a player that
Footballer.
gives more to the team
Yeah.
in terms of that's why I say that he's more. Obviously, it's not Messi,
Mhm.
and hopefully will be.
Yeah.
But we can like make that pressure about Jamal. I think that he's a player that he has more influence on the game than Ansu Fati in terms of
the overall.
participating.
Yeah,
And
I
as well, he
completely get
has the, how I said in English, the picardia, that he's more intelligent and playing like more Brazilian
X-factor.
style. Exactly.
Yeah.
He's face-to-face player. Come here.
1v1,
Exactly.
yeah.
So he's more intelligent.
Yeah,
That's Ansu Fati. But
Still a kid, no?
Exactly,
You can
no,
feel that he's 16 years old sometimes,
Yeah.
in terms of physicality.
Yeah.
Mohammed says Visca Barça. Jack says Vamos. Raul is king, says Muna. Visca el Barça, says Boubacar. AGT trying to prove his Spanish. Says, Tim S. Shout out to you. Raul, what is your opinion on getting destroyed 4-0 at the Etihad? Says Harley, the Manchester City fan.
my opinion.
Yeah.
So this is it could be happen. So it's a semi-final. So
4-0 though. Wow.
no, it's something
Anyway,
that
new
can
season. Don't worry about that. Hala Madrid says Mohid.
Mohid's predicting a 2-1 Madrid win, by the way.
Who?
Send your predictions in. Mohid just there sent in
nice.
another comment saying
Raul
2-1
is
Madrid.
too friendly today.
his score
Where's the old Raul? Says Carranza.
Let the games begin, trust me.
As soon as that whistle goes, he will turn
Aye,
into
aye,
old Raul. Yeah, the score prediction. Let's go
Controversial.
round. What's the score going to be today?
I think
You're going to say 2-1 Madrid.
no.
No?
I hope they don't want to score today. So 0-2. 2-0 for Real Madrid. Yeah, I don't want to see a score. So we know that we are playing with Kepa, but no, I don't want to see Ferran Torres, Joao Felix doing a great season. Joao Felix.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised at how well he's doing.
4,000 as a salary, it's amazing, eh?
4,000.
How you lot
no, now they
really?
increase the salary of Joao Felix because they give a present. But come on,
He's doing well. We spent 3 million this year. For Barcelona, let's be honest, 3.5 million is nothing.
they
Yeah,
increased the salary just 2 weeks ago.
and you got
see?
Gundogan, Romeu, Felix, and
Inigo,
Cancelo out of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Fuad, what is the score going to be today?
I'm going for an entertaining game. 2-2 draw.
2-2.
I can see a tough one. I don't know. I can see both teams scoring, but maybe a 2-1 Barca win. I'm leaning towards, but I want a draw. 2-2. I'll take.
I'm going for a El Clásico. 3-2 Madrid.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a classic one today. On the Saturday Football Show. Nick, score.
2-1 Barcelona.
2-1 Barca.
Jesus. I say 1-1 to Arsenal. Don't
You said you scratch my back, I scratch yours, bro. What happened?
We're playing a Clasico, we're playing Sheffield.
Ooh, Arsenal.
The revenge, no? It was the revenge. Yeah.
No, I think it'll be close. I was going back and forth 2-1 to somebody, but I do think, the physical side is definitely going to be an advantage for Real Madrid. But I'm hoping 2-1 Barcelona.
What is the stadium they're playing at today, by the way? Because it's
It's,
not the
Montjuic.
Camp Nou, is it?
It's the
Montjuic.
government. It's the government, no?
Yeah. It's the Olympic Stadium.
Okay.
And
And what's the capacity?
I think it's totally 60,000.
60.
I think.
That's nearly
So far away of the
two-thirds
city.
of what you'd normally get, though.
Yeah.
So far away of the city, in the middle of one mountain. So
Also, I'm seeing a lot of this Rolling Stones
Yeah, so
branding.
the Rolling Stones will be emblazoned on the Barca kits today. This is their training kit. This is their sponsor, normally Spotify, but they're doing they did Drake, they've done
They did
other
Drake,
ones in the past.
Rosalia,
Rosalia,
and now Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Money,
Making
bro.
them
Yeah,
money,
well.
baby. Making
good
them money.
business.
It's good business. We need the money, and then why not? Why something related with music? That's great.
Yeah.
Better than with another kind of sponsorships. I think.
Yeah.
It's the Rolling Stones versus the Beatles today.
we are
Hey
more
Jude,
than Beatles, yeah.
Hey
Right.
Jude, no?
the best band in the world ever, by the way.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, man.
Hey
The Migos?
Jude.
No.
All right. Anyway, there has been a goal early on in the Premier League, and it's gone to who's it gone to? Fuad?
My eyesight is really bad.
It's gone to Ballon. Charlie
Sorry,
Taylor, the left back, after 11
I still need
minutes.
to wake up.
Tell you what, that's a great start for Burnley in this one. 1-0 up already. Only 11 minutes in. Can they see that one through? We've also had a goal for Stoke against Middlesbrough, but there is a VAR check at the Vitality Stadium, so they're just checking to see if this goal stands or not. So we'll let you know what happens there. We have a super chat here from Tina, who says...
big up, Tina.
Tell the Chelsea fans out and about that American owners are bad, but they say that American owners will not be the problem. Shout out to you, Tina. I mean, look, Mick Jagger. Yeah, wow.
Music Jagger.
Wow, they are old fellas now. They're still touring as well.
They've also lived a relatively rough life. On
This
the road.
week the guitar, no?
Yeah.
They play the guitar and
Still.
But they are still, like touring is incredible.
Mick Jagger.
Tell you what,
80
that is a
years
beautiful
old,
stadium.
Yeah.
That's his name.
With the energy that they have, it's
still
like
touring, man. It's unbelievable. And there
Unbelievable,
you can
man.
see La Sagrada Familia.
yes, it's on top of
Is
the.
that still in construction, by the way?
still in construction.
Still
My
got-
days,
Still
man.
got the cranes all around it.
Every single decade I've ever seen it.
It's never finished.
It's
mate.
never finished.
It's never finished.
Yeah.
Spanish Inquisition as to why it's never been finished. But yeah, you can see the big tongue. You can see the fans filling out that beautiful stadium. I have to say the pitch looks perfect. Look at that setting.
It looks
like,
Unbelievable.
Old house.
It's a really nice place where you can see all the city,
Yeah, man. I love it.
and yeah, it was
It's gonna
like
be a good
historical
game, this one, I
place.
tell ya.
I wish we've got beautiful, we've got like intimate stadiums in England. But when you see some of the pitches that are in like America
Open air.
and stuff like that, the open air pitches.
Do you know?
are just
Do you know? What also
amazing.
helps it. I can't lie. La Liga are the only league with 8K cameras.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
these
that's
kind
true,
of
yeah.
shots, yeah,
It's romantic.
it looks like a
yeah.
movie, bro. You're like, listen, Premier League, man,
Yeah.
scrap VAR and get us some 8K cameras.
How does the Premier League not have 8K cameras though? I'm sure we've got 8K cameras in this studio.
yeah, it don't make sense.
How can we have better cameras than the Prem? Anyway, Mick Jagger and Ronnie Wood are in their seats. They're looking forward to this one. Obviously today they're supporting Barcelona.
Wow.
And Real Madrid will be looking
Say
to
that.
ruin the party.
Stadio Olympique de Montjuic.
Just like the Rolling Stones once said,
Yeah,
you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need.
Vamos, Vini, baila, Vini.
it's good, man.
Baila, Vini.
Baila Vini says, Raul, we are
Dance,
roughly 1 minute away from kickoff in this El Clásico. Really excited to have this show with the El Clásico. It's a one-off really on DR Sports, but we always love it. We definitely love it as well when there's goals flying in all over. But no goals in the Arsenal game so far, Nick. How have they started?
They started okay. It's interesting. Respect to Sheffield. They're coming out to play. They're not just sitting in a low block. They are being more defensive, but they're defending a little bit higher up the pitch and kind of contained pressure, just trying to contain Arsenal a little bit, which is not normally what you would expect to see from a team that's got 1 point playing against the attacking force of a team like Arsenal. So we're finding it a little bit difficult at the moment, and the midfield is just struggling to click a little bit. But obviously, the first time they've all played together, but still creating some chances though, and getting into box a couple of times. Could arguably maybe be 1-0 up with some of the chances, but I'm confident the goals will come 100%. But credit to Sheffield for being quite brave here in this approach. And I guess at this stage of the season, it's early days. 1 point, you might as well gamble against the team that come second last year.
Absolutely. Right, we are ready now to watch this incredible, maybe the biggest game in the footballing world, to be honest. Barcelona today versus Real Madrid.
Do you have the same feeling that maybe 5 years ago with the Clásico, guys? Do you think that
No.
they
Maybe
lost,
not, but
no,
like I
right?
said,
5 years
new
ago,
era.
Maybe
2018, I would say it was almost like the death of the El Clasico. For like 2 or 3 years, you just felt like it was the worst
When Ronaldo
thing
left, it
ever.
changed, I'll be honest.
When
That's what I was
Ronaldo
gonna
left,
say,
I remember there was one with Messi was still there, but both teams, you looked at them and you was like, what the hell is this? But the past year, 18 months, you felt like it started to get its kind of juice back, if you like.
yeah.
Like I said, new era, new players,
Yeah,
new
it's,
managers.
Barca's big summer last year definitely helped. Madrid, of course, still doing what they're doing, but this whole new era of Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, all these youngsters coming through. So it's, as you said, it's almost like two new teams.
Absolutely. Don't forget, Barcelona still unbeaten this season. 7 wins, 3 draws. Compare that to Real Madrid, 8 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, which was against Atletico in the derby. Barcelona have won 4 of the last 5. Haven't scored that many goals though, Alex. Are you worried about who's going to put the ball in the back of the net today?
Well, we have some, Lewandowski, he has been injured for a few games, but I'm not scared about that. I think the problem that we have this year is more about the security in defense. In some games they arrive with, the against Granada, for example, or Mallorca, they score with 2 chances, and then we were 2-2, and then we have like 10 chances. I think this year I am more worried about that than another thing in terms of what I am feeling about the Barcelona. We need to be more secure, you know.
Absolutely. Bellingham Hattrick says, fire up in the comments. To all Arsenal fans, if you guys don't beat Sheffield United by 8, then that's poor, says Robert as well.
Whoever Robert supports probably hasn't beat Sheffield United by 8 either, but that's fair enough.
Newcastle did though, so maybe he supports them.
Don't eat me like that.
Hey, shout out to Lukey who says, great show guys, AGT Fuad, great hosts, AGT quick
Appreciate
mention
it,
Liverpool. Playing tomorrow against Nottingham Forest.
You know there's going to be a mention at some point, man. Come on.
Origi, the king, comes back to Anfield for the first time.
Any mention for Spurs? Last night win.
Yeah,
Top of the league.
absolutely. Top of the league. 5 points clear.
5 points clear. You know,
I just
are
life
you
is
having
good.
nosebleeds? Do you accustomed to these heights?
Not
that
really.
You're currently
Not
in?
really. So, as I said to every Spurs fan, this is our transition year.
Right.
We lost.
transition.
We lost our best ever player. We had a new manager coming in.
Like that.
My director of football is in jail.
He is.
I've had maybe 4 or 5 new signings into the first team that need to adapt. This is transition year. But here we are, top of the league. So, listen, we'll enjoy the ride for as long as it lasts. But, let's keep our feet on the ground is what I say to Spurs fans.
I just want to double check what point in the season it was last season when Spurs fans were telling Arsenal, you're at the top of the table.
No. You see, don't, what's it? Project.
Yeah.
Just because you Arsenal fans got hoodwinked into thinking you were actual title
VAR,
contenders
I
last
just
year,
want consistency,
you were
that's
title
all.
contenders, but you bottled it and you believed it.
consistency,
You see
that's
me, I look at my team and I've just said all the reasons why I don't believe it. It's a
You didn't say you
transition
didn't
year.
believe it.
I don't believe
Okay,
we'll be
just
title
checking.
winners. You
Fair
know
enough.
why? New manager, lost our best player.
So the season after next season, you'll be title contenders.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
But still good
Inshallah.
for get a good position better than
Absolutely.
the last
So,
year.
do you know what my ambitions and hopes are this year? Champions League.
Yeah.
Top 4. I want to be like, Arsenal fans this season when they heard the music and they were all crying.
Lives in that.
I want to be there again. I want to hear that music again. Don't talk to me about Premier League titles. Yeah. When we get to, what was the week they bowled it? Week 30...
It was against us. So
Week 34.
32, 33 or
Yeah.
something?
Till we get past that.
Maybe.
And we're
Business
first.
end.
And even then, you're
And
not
even-
guaranteed it. So, hey, man.
Right, we
It's a
are a
long
minute
race.
and a half into this game. What did you think of Vinicius then? Just kicking the ball away, no yellow card?
Hey,
Well,
so-
let's see what's going on now. It's always like a player that he tries his best and yeah, he's always with, with
Thing is,
you
problems,
don't-
passionate, but this is his style, no? I think
Yeah.
that he tries his best and
And also in a game like this, you don't want to give yellow cards too
Yeah.
early, man.
No, not too early.
I think
Don't
that-
ruin the game.
But do you know what? Every time we've done a El Clasico on here, Araujo has locked up Vinny Jr.
Exactly.
That's
Araujo
it.
fast.
And
Yeah, no,
it's been that he moves to the right back role for that job only.
Yeah,
And today it's a similar
definitely.
He
thing.
doesn't play there normally, but when
Yeah.
Vinny's
No.
playing, they chuck him out to that side.
yeah.
But
That's
Rodrygo
a
and
good-
Vinny up
I've
front
said,
today.
for me, I think Araujo, top 3 centre-backs in the world, easily.
agree.
We've
Yeah,
got a
agreed.
comment here from Matisse who says, I'm unwell on Monday. He's already predicting that he will be ill, so
Hey.
he doesn't have to come into the show, and he doesn't have to hold a load of smoke from us.
he's
about
just
Chelsea.
recently built a studio in his house and everything. Don't worry, Matisse. We will bring the show to you, my friend. We will be filming at
What's
your
that quote?
house.
If the mountain doesn't come to Mohammed,
Absolutely. The
Take
mountain will
the-
come to you.
yeah, that's the one. That's what I was trying to
Oh.
get. Right, chance though. Jude Bellingham. Hey, Jude.
Well
In his
done.
first La Liga Clásico, he's fouled him, has he?
Nah, good recovery,
That's a
yeah.
bit soft, that, I think.
Still
He
young.
says, come on, mate. Come on, he's
Do you know what? Yeah, that's
What's
the
a
one thing
character?
I always
It's
forget
mad.
with Bellingham when he's talking out there. He's talking with a Brummie accent.
He has not got a clue. That is a foul. It is a foul on
I
Christensen,
said this.
I would say.
I did.
I would
No,
say.
no, he didn't. You see?
Obviously, Raul doesn't agree. Right. As we know, Tottenham are top of the league. Let's hear from Abby to see what she thinks about this.
league. I saw all your fans jumping up.
long we got on
Top
this?
of the league.
No, it was outrageous.
Joy!
I'm enjoying it in my own personal
Get
space.
behind it, man.
No, I'm not.
Count your
You're
chickens before they roost.
I'm
We
not
were
going to
singing-
sit there and sing
Why?
things
Do you know
like
what? We
that
were
because I'm
singing
not
it
going to
as well,
get
but I'm
clips
trying
that
to
get
remember.
done by
It's not
you.
clear.
I'm not saying don't sing We Are Top of the League. There were some other songs they were singing around being top of the league, and
Well,
it was a
we're
real
gonna stay here
small.
forever and win.
It was a real small minority, right? And I think it was more for banter. When we was hearing it, there was a lot of us that went like,
It's just Fuad
sorry.
singing. Abby, confident, but trying not to give too much away. She's keeping her feet on the floor, but she is confident, and why wouldn't you be? Tottenham are probably
Listen,
the best
man.
team in the league right now.
Life is good right now, man. Playing good football. Life under a new manager who's talking really well. Players have bought in as well. Listen, it's not very often we're here, you know what I'm saying? So
That's what I mean.
and I always keep telling Spurs fans, listen, you only get a honeymoon period once with every manager. Enjoy it while you can, man.
And also, if you do get in the Champions League next year, is there maybe an argument to say, can Tottenham deal with that? Because obviously, one of the main reasons you've been playing so well is the recovery time and the space between the games.
But guess what? We played on Monday and then we played on Friday. That's 2 games a week.
It is.
Won both of them.
Yeah.
So hey, but you are right in terms of squad depth, and you saw that in the Carabao Cup earlier in the season when we made, I think it was 9 changes to the team. Got dumped out by a rotated Fulham side. So
That's true.
it just goes to show you, once players like Udogie, who was missing yesterday, Ben Davies comes in, had to get hooked at half time. That's the level of difference. Basuma, when he got dropped, all right, Højbjerg stepped up, but can he do that weekly? So the gap on the bench and the starting lineup is a bit massive, which is what I think is ultimately going to impact us in the quote-unquote title race.
Barca knocking the ball around quite nicely. They're in control here.
Always.
5.5 minutes in. Again, what a occasion. If you look at the weather, the players, the sponsors, it's just... It almost makes it better than Nou Camp. I don't know. I'm just a big fan of this stadium.
Am I mad for
The
saying,
old Nou
yeah?
Camp. Maybe not the new one.
Should this game not be played in like prime time in Spain, like 10 p.m. kickoff time?
8,
Used
maybe
to
8.
be
8 p.m.
Yeah.
for like
It
us,
used
but
to-
for them it's
exactly,
like
it used to
9
be-
o'clock.
used to be.
8 p.m.
Here's Gundogan into Ferran.
Oh,
still Ilkay Gundogan, awful defending from Alaba. And I tell you what, that is a great start at home for Barcelona. Ilkay Gundogan, Alex, is happy as you can be. What a start from Barca. What a bad start from Real Madrid. You can tell him to shut up if you want.
I'm going to be respect Raul. He respect me later. You know, it was like an incredible goal in terms of,
Incredible?
in terms
Was
of
a
the
mistake,
Real Madrid
no?
defense.
Exactly.
Listen,
Real Madrid
that
defense,
is
they were,
poor defending.
part of Barcelona.
Poor defending.
Part of our
Really
team.
poor.
It's really
All
good,
Madrid's
man.
own fault there. All
Sleeping.
Madrid's own fault.
Nick Jagger and Ronnie Wood
That's the
enjoying
kind of
that
things
goal.
that we were talking before. Like, you know, when you have, I'm not going to blame Kepa,
Yeah.
but for example, Courtois was like, he was making this kind of miracle sometimes. And in this case, well, it was like a huge mistake of the defenders of Real Madrid.
Bellingham.
Ooh, it's
Don't know if it
poor
was
though.
Bellingham,
Yeah,
it was
it was
really
him.
poor.
And then now Alaba.
And then Alaba.
So,
And it's a clean
Poor.
finish from Gundogan that takes
well,
them
yeah.
1-0 up. We've also had another goal in the Premier League, and it's an
Tchouaméni.
equaliser.
Tchouaméni.
Yeah.
And then arrives Gundogan. And then
Salah.
Alaba as
Lucky
well.
He has been lucky though there
Yeah,
to get the
but-
rub of the green, the bounce.
and
There you go, 1-0 to Barca already. 6 minutes in, what a start for
What
Barca.
Gundogan
First
does,
goal.
He scores big goals.
Big goals,
Gundogan,
mate.
Yeah.
Big
That's true.
big goals.
It's the first goal of Gundogan for Barcelona.
What a first goal.
Oh, is that
to
the
get.
first goal?
First
Quality,
goal,
man.
a lot. Some of, well, I don't know how many assistants. I think like around maybe 4. Couple of corners, and the other day as well on
What has his
Wednesday.
what has his performances been like since the summer? Because for Man City, the past 2 or 3 years, he's been one of their best players and key players, if you like.
think
Has he
he's-
had the same impact so far?
I think he needs time.
Yeah.
In terms of during the season, Gundogan is always, in my opinion, a player that he plays really well at the end of the season
He grows into it.
and grows. And as well as think like he's not playing, in my opinion, in the best position for him. Now he's playing more like close to the in the Busquets position. Let's say now.
Vinny
Vinicius,
Jr. in the
Messi,
box.
Is that because of Frankie's injury at the moment?
Yes.
He's having to cover
Frankie's
for that,
injury,
basically.
and then he's playing. I think, in my opinion, Gundogan is a really good player to make the last pass. You know, play really close to the forwards. like kind of the last year than they have like in the Man City like Gundogan and Bernardo Silva really close to Haaland and.
But still,
And they made a difference.
Such a
Honestly.
good player.
But still, he has a really good, I think, adaptation to the team.
Well,
To be honest.
he understands the concept of Barcelona, obviously, but I think that he needs to play, in my opinion, closer to the
goal.
Yeah, because
you almost felt like at City, that's what he was doing. He was almost like the third midfielder that was given that license. KDB, of course, almost playing a little bit further up, but you always had Rodri at the base,
at the
just
back, that's the
giving
thing.
them the license to say. And I guess that's what kind of Frankie does. Except Frankie plays a little bit different. He drives with the ball more as well. He
breaks
runs
lines
with it.
as well.
Yeah.
He's more like a box-to-box player.
Yeah.
Than Gundogan is more like a guy than he, like he's really good in the first touch, but he's more space. I think.
The goal scorer in that Bournemouth game, Antoine Semenyo, 29 minutes gone in that game
1-1.
now, and it's 1-1. So it's looking like a decent game on the south coast down there as well. And there has been a goal at the Emirates, and it's the much maligned Eddie Nketiah with the goal. 28 minutes in. A big sigh of relief on my right here from Nick. The first goal goes in.
It's been a more competitive game than you would have expected, but it's classic Nketiah. You know, when he's not the most technical player, as we always say, when he's given too much time, he might not make the right decision, but the ball's punched into him for, I think it's Ben White, and it's a little flick of a touch around the defender and an easy, simple finish, but he's just done it so instinctively. The first touch is such a class goal, and just because of the narratives I run against Eddie, I'm not even sure if it was on purpose, but I'm sure some of the fans will say it was deliberate, but it's a really well-taken goal, and that we've needed that to settle some nerves. We've been on top, but they have been fighting back, like I said, and we definitely needed that to settle some nerves there.
Yeah, thanks Nick for the update from the Emirates. In the Championship, Blackburn 0, Swansea 1. Awful season so far for Swansea. They're 1-0 down, Liam Cullen with the goal. We also saw earlier Southampton beat Birmingham 3-1. That's now 3 games for Wayne Rooney as manager of Birmingham and 3 defeats, when John Eustace was actually doing a great job just before. So the Birmingham fans are already asking for Rooney to be out of the club.
Damn,
After
already?
3 games.
Really?
Yeah, they were booing him as he walked off the pitch today. So there
Real
you go.
quick as well, I said Ben White punched the ball into him, but it wasn't Ben White, it was Declan Rice. Another assist for Declan Rice there.
For Deckers. Big up to Kim, who says keep hitting the like button, guys. Come on, you Gunners. As we said, still only 250 likes. So let's ramp that up to at least 1,000. And Raul is fairly quiet over there on the left for once.
He's,
Look.
it's the classic for us. It's always the half of the goal that we receive and the first 10 minutes.
It's true. Real Madrid, they were complaining the other day.
Always in
I
the
think it was
first
Ancelotti,
10 minutes, we receive a goal. Now, we need to play against 1 goal down. So
I think there's a lack of concentration sometimes,
Always.
especially the
Very
defenders
poor.
as well. The defense of Real Madrid is making huge mistakes as well.
Yeah.
Not what it
it's
used to be.
very
In
I
the
think
Championship,
Militao.
though, QPR 0, Leicester 1. And it's Mavadidi with the goal there for the Foxes, who have, again, been brilliant in the Championship so far this season. Alongside Southampton, they're probably both going to come back up, to be fair. But QPR, it gets worse. They are having an
getting
absolutely
so ugly
awful
over there.
season, QPR. Happy Halloween to everyone except Chelsea, says Rather in the chat. Nketiah is one of the most overhated players. Defo the best finisher at Arsenal, says KM.
What?
Not sure about that.
Uncomfortable conversation.
What? The best finisher?
Who's a better finisher? Would you say?
Trossard?
I would agree.
Fabio Vieira's a better striker with the ball.
else?
Saka's probably a better finisher. There's a lot of better finishers than Eddie's finishing's very. There's comments in the chat saying, you know, Faris Knight said Eddie is crap, full stop. So it's a split, isn't it? Do you know
It
what I mean?
really
But,
is Marmite,
Yeah.
this player. The Poundland Pessy, says Buffalo Soldier. Martinelli easily better than both, says Dominic. Come on, you Spurs, says David.
Come on, David.
Reading beating Pompey 2-0, says MRR19. The second goal scorer in that game, Charlie Savage.
Oh.
Robbie Savage's son scores for Reading in that game there. Right, we are just under 15 minutes into El Clásico. As we said, a mistake really from the Real Madrid defence has allowed Barcelona to go 1-0 up. Ancelotti not looking happy, Alex, on the sidelines at the minute.
Well, that's normal. I think that they are not. They don't find the spaces. Real Madrid, they are trying to maybe just play more with Vinicius, but Araujo is like making a good job with him, and Real Madrid needs to find, like more rhythm with the ball. Probably, I don't see too much rhythm today in both teams, honestly.
Do you know what I was impressive? I was reading the stat of Ancelotti. He never won 2 leagues with the same team.
Really? Never.
And he won the 5 biggest league in Europe, but never
repeats. Yeah, he lost the Ligue 1 to Montpellier.
Exactly.
He left Chelsea, got sacked.
Exactly.
AC Milan, his lack of league titles, but he got to Champions League finals all the time. Madrid. Madrid. Zidane actually got 2 titles, whereas he got 1. If I'm not mistaken. 2-0! Oh, and they hit the post.
Wow, really close.
I think
man.
it might have
Another
been a foul
mistake.
beforehand.
Another
mistake.
Another mistake in defense. Yeah, it was another. The high pressure of Barcelona is making the difference today. I think.
They're really
Madrid again
suffocating the Real Madrid defense
here.
That's
Again,
poor from
high
Valverde.
pressure.
Oh,
Ball.
who's that? Is that
Fermin.
Jude, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Jude? No, it's Cruz on the ball.
Tony.
Gavi. Danisa.
Gotta finish that.
Wow.
He has to go across the keeper.
Surely,
Surely.
right.
Yeah, surely. AGT,
poor,
Swans are winning, mate. What are you on about? Says Scott. Hey, I swear I read that out, didn't I? Or have I got that one wrong? I don't know. But anyway, Reading have just now conceded one. So in the first 33 minutes, it's 2-1 to Reading at home to Pompey. That's a decent championship game. That shouldn't really be in a League One tie, that, to be honest.
I think Norwich beating Sunderland 1-0 as well.
Yeah. Bristol Rovers, they've just sacked Joey Barton as their manager. But Joey who? Because they're 2-0 up against Northampton in 30 minutes as well. Barnet now 2-0 up as well, away at Oxford City as well. Great result that for the Bees.
Joey Barton their manager? Like, what are you expecting to happen if you make?
Do you know what though? Before this poor run, he was actually doing all right for them. He's obviously got a certain style.
Yeah.
But not for everyone. Yellow card in El Clásico. The first yellow of the day. Who to?
Barcelona.
Barca.
Fermin.
With the yellow. Early on, he's going to have to watch himself now. Yeah. Shout out to Cruz wearing the new remakes of the...
red?
Late.
Orange? Orange.
Orange.
Yellow and that's it's late.
What a bad.
It's one of those challenges. It's still the frustration from that missed goal. I think a little bit. He's carrying over that frustration, but definitely a yellow card.
No,
shout out, by the way, to MRR who says Peterborough winning the posh. We were speaking about the posh last week on the show, weren't we?
Yeah.
Peterborough. Yeah, it's basically their owner in the 1930s said we only want posh players to play for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then their nickname has become the Posh.
Yeah.
That's interesting, man. Yeah, Los Pijos.
Los Pijos. I remember being in Granada once on holiday and I was wearing a fake Ralph Lauren polo shirt and some girl come up to me and went, "Hey, Pijo, Ralph Lauren." And I was like, "It's fake. Don't worry about it, man." But that's how I learned that word, Pijo. It means posh in Spanish. Swansea playing elite football. Watch out, Premier League, says Scott. Barcelona are doing just great. Barcelona are doing great, just missing the ball, says Lucky Singh. And Chelsea need their own 12-point deduction, just like Everton, says Scarlett. But don't forget, tonight, this man will be joined by the other boxing guys on the show with Laurie, etc. From 9 p.m. tonight, you've got the battle of the baddest, right? We've seen all the legends from the boxing world over in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia last night. You saw Mike Tyson there. Yes. Ronaldo was knocking about. He's going to be at the fight as well. You saw the real legends of the game. But let's show you what's to come on that stream later on tonight, kicking off at 9.
Don't forget, this Saturday night, the 28th of October, live on DR Sports, we will be featuring the Battle of the Baddest. Tyson Fury, the current WBC heavyweight champion of the world, he takes on the former UFC champion of the world, Francis Ngannou, in a crossover fight being labelled the Battle of the Baddest. You can watch it live on DR Sports from 9 o'clock with myself and 5 others in the studio. Make sure you tune in.
VIP League.
So there you go, 9 o'clock tonight. Fury versus Ngannou. That is going to be some fight, and Fury's already got his next fight lined up. I saw him embracing Usyk last night in Saudi. If it happens, but it's only about 4 weeks away, that fight, right? Or 8 weeks maybe. Fury and Usyk.
A little bit longer than that, but I think to me, I know it's a football show, I won't go too much into it, but if it's too short a notice, I'm more suspicious that Fury's going to feign an injury off the back of this fight. That fight's not going to happen, so we'll see what happens.
Well, if he doesn't fight him, I'm sure John Fury will jump in the ring for him as well.
He was trying to fight Mike Tyson, wasn't
he? He was.
Foolish decision. But
it is, yeah. No matter how old he is. KM says, bro, what is the sponsor on Barca's kit? We've spoken about this already. It's the Rolling Stones. And right now, they are on top against the Beatles.
I guess if you don't know much about the Rolling Stones or the magazine or whatever, you just see
a
massive...
The logo is iconic, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you don't know, then you just see a massive tongue on the kit.
You know what I would have thought? Who remembers the Budweiser? What's that?
Yeah. I used to have the scary movie with the scream mask with the tongue out.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a story once when Roy Keane was the manager of Sunderland and he called up Robbie Savage to try and sign him? And he called him, it rang through, and Robbie Savage's voicemail was, "What's that?"
Yeah.
And he said, and he just didn't sign him. Like, I can't sign him if that's his voicemail. This guy's an idiot. But yeah, hella what's ups now in the comments.
Anwar in the comments says, I just know Fuad loves Gavi. You damn right. That's my type of player there. Real dogs.
Yeah, very good player.
I think everyone wants one like him.
In the team, yeah.
No one in the other team.
100%. I truly.
It's like Sergio Ramos.
I am honest, to be honest.
You hit the nail on the head, and I think a lot of Madrid fans normally they try and discredit him and say, "Oh, he's not a good player" or whatever. But I always say, players like that, every team
you need
one.
like that.
You need an antagonist.
And we don't have at the moment.
Enforcer, a kind of just a nasty guy, if that makes sense.
Romero. Like you've got
100%. But
we had Mascherano.
What you don't want is also to just think they're like a thug, because Romero can play ball, Gavi can play football, Roy Keane, people used to look, can play football.
Balance, yeah.
Like
You're tough, but you can play.
Yeah, they're tough. Those are the best ones in my opinion. The ones that have that toughness but can also play football. So Gavi for me falls right in that
the thing
graphic.
Of Gavi is like he's not scared about nobody. I remember the day of his debut against Bayern Munich that we were losing 3-0.
Yeah.
Nobody did nothing in terms of. We were losing 3-0 and he was looking like
passengers.
We winning 3-0. He went out 20 minutes, made 3 faults, but I thought, who is this guy?
It gets the energy up.
Luchador.
Mate, I'm telling you.
Personality, playing like... And
fans
that's
love
why
it,
he's
coaches
playing.
love it. Like for me, it
You can
just
lift the crowd. If you're ever flat, you can hit a challenge, the crowd's going to lift. And then
even in like a North London derby, you can think about like a Spurs v Arsenal. If you see that strong first challenge, that first big header from a Saliba, you immediately as teammates are like, all right, we're in for something today.
In the documentary, even the photographer said in his speech, he was like, Spurs v Arsenal, if you go out there and just hit someone with a challenge, the fans will love you.
Bro, that it gets the people
Gerrard
going.
Used to do it in the derby, get the first big tackle in.
It sets the tone, man.
It does.
And I feel like Gavi is definitely one of those tone setters.
And to be honest,
Ramos, the other day against Real Madrid, Sevilla, the first time against Rodrygo.
Exactly.
See there, my favorite player of all time, and that the game before, I think, conceded the Barcelona goal, comes to Madrid and puts on one of the best performances, goal line clearance. I was like, yeah, this is what he does.
That shows you that he's like properly. He's like that, He played against Real Madrid like it was like the last game of his life.
Yeah.
Goal for Bayern Munich at home to Darmstadt. Let's see who scored that one. A couple other scores to update you on in the championship just before that. Stoke now 2-0 up away.
Would I be right in saying that is actually Manuel Neuer's first return start? So big up legend, man.
3 red cards in this game already.
Right.
It's 51 minutes in. Kimmich sent off after 4 minutes.
Really?
Straight red.
Wow.
What? 2 red cards for Darmstadt. But of course, it's Harry Kane that's got the goal for Bayern Munich as well.
As if we're shocked.
I think, for them now.
It's so close for Arsenal.
What's going on at the Emirates?
Just Martinelli causing havoc in the box, picking up the ball on the edge of the box, drops the shoulder against the defender, goes for the left foot strike, and keeper makes a good save, to be fair. Really good save.
Yeah,
we're knocking on the door for the second goal.
Andre Dozel has now scored at home for QPR to make it 1-0 in between the game between QPR and Leicester. Stoke, as I mentioned, 2-0 up away at Middlesbrough, which is a great start for them. Sunderland won, Norwich won now in the Championship as well. It's getting a bit feisty in El Clásico now. There's
so poor, right?
Yeah,
we're just looking at the goal again.
Carvajal and Balde just getting into it just on the edge there, but I love that.
Carvajal's kind of similar. He's not the most technical player, but he does love a bit of
space here for Cruz or Valverde. I think
Be careful.
Why do you think he's a captain?
I think the pass was on to Bellingham, but he stayed back a bit. Rodrygo on the ball now on the right.
Great
You
job
know,
for
Rodrygo is one of Madrid's 4th highest scorer in Champions League history.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the maddest stat I heard midweek. Rodrygo. He just surpassed Gareth Bale. I think it's 17 or 18.
Who? Rodrygo? No,
Rodrygo.
it's one less than Vinicius, Ben 20.
Really?
2021, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy, yeah. All I know is he's got an incredible Champions League record, but in the league is where the big question mark is for him. And I think a lot of Madrid fans have been frustrated because he's been given the number 9 position this year, and it just hasn't seemed to come off. It always seems like similar like Jesus. He takes the extra touch, or he's just a little bit nervous when it comes to the finish. And you can see the ability's there, but it's just not coming up.
He's in the same situation as Vinicius 2 years ago. In the same situation.
Facts.
He's doing almost everything good, but always the last pass, the last touch, and he always missing. He always nervous. I don't know what happened, but he's one of the greatest players that we have.
Yeah. Technically, I think, like in my opinion,
better than Vinicius.
I would say, but Vinicius he was a player that he was trying constantly.
Yeah.
And Rodrygo sometimes he disappeared of the game. No, what do you think?
No, it's true. It's true. But some people think that the Vinicius is even better than. Rodrygo is even better than Vinicius.
Technically, it could be, when
but
he's like the first touch.
Yeah,
and
as well.
Mentally is what makes the biggest difference. I feel like at the best though. Like
and we didn't say he's not playing in the
natural position.
Yeah, that could be the problem
because he has Vinicius, and so.
Is he ever gonna play that though? If Vinicius is always going to be at the club, he's never going to play his natural position. So is it time to maybe think, okay, I need to adapt my game? And now he's being given the opportunity to maybe play a number 9 role, because I even look at the Brazil position. You have Richarlison, you have Jesus. It's up there, it's up for grabs. So number 9 is available for club and for country. For me, I think he should look at this like a big opportunity and take it. Yeah.
Go for that, like Xavi did, for example,
100%.
Probably there are players with better quality than he, but
But I remember last season, like Xavi was playing left wing some games, right wing some games. So it's like
Jude.
Ooh, nah.
Barcelona defending well, but Real Madrid definitely looking the more likely to inflict some damage here. Vinicius on the edge of the box. Is that a foul? No foul. No foul. They will carry on.
Barca come away.
Can they break
on the
away?
Counter. Play it.
Well played.
Felix.
Foul.
Oh, Felix has just nutmegged him.
Come on,
that's got to be a foul.
Nada.
That's real men defending right there, Carvajal.
I said Carvajal's one of them boys.
Dog.
It's one of them boys.
Play on.
It's the Clásico. Esto es el Clásico.
The same.
It's starting to kick off now.
¿Cómo que no? Punch him.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué
pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
I think Xavi is
I love Xavi.
Xavi is one of the most crying person in the football. He's always crying.
Yeah.
Shouting. Come on.
Hey, as he was as a player.
His team, that's it.
The same as a player. Yeah, I remember
his team,
He's the manager who most speaks to the referee.
The best Spanish player of all the times. Is that true or no?
He's not Spanish, right?
Man, come on. National team.
Political.
National team.
Hey, I like.
Cup.
You know what? This is an interesting.
Best
topic,
Spanish
actually.
player of all the time.
You can argue it. No, but you can say Ramos. You can say Ramos. You can say there's so many.
Let's be honest. Xavi, he was controlling the tempo
Yeah.
of the team.
He's a conductor.
Like I thought, that's true. Without Xavi, I remember going to watch, national team games.
Oh, there's a nutmeg again.
Could
like,
Xavi do what he did without Iniesta though?
Well, I think Iniesta was more another kind of player, no? In terms of they could play together. But I think Xavi was like
Iniesta, I think,
he was controlling the tempo of the game,
I know, but Iniesta got the final goal. He delivered Spain the trophy. Then I think about the 2015 treble.
Yeah.
Xavi wasn't there. Iniesta was.
Yes, but in my opinion, they were different.
Yeah.
Probably Iniesta was better in terms of, like
the final
one
action,
against one, But I think Xavi, he was more important.
The brain.
Talking about he's important in the game.
Do you think this is
controlling
why?
The tempo and
Do you think this is why he's also become like a manager, because of how he saw the game?
Well, they thought that, no? They were talking that he was like properly a manager. He's like
Looks
Xavi
similar
Alonso.
to Xavi Alonso.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah.
Xavi Alonso. I don't.
Get my goal.
If Real Madrid they don't pick up him as the new
He's-
manager,
next
they
year
are
he's
making a
confirmed,
huge
isn't he?
mistake.
It's not confirmed, but I am listening to many rumors about him or about.
Because Ancelotti's going to Brazil, and
apparently,
then
yeah.
I think Xavi Alonso
Is he
he's
ready?
Eh?
Is he ready for that challenge?
why not?
him, man.
Why not?
If
He's
Xavi
doing
can
a
go,
great job in
He
Leverkusen.
had been like with Jose Mourinho. He has been with Pep Guardiola.
This is
Ancelotti.
He has been with a lot of. He has a lot of
He has the
knowledge of
best-
different.
Do you know who said that?
That's the
He's
thing.
basically been a student of the game by the
Rafa
best
Benitez.
teachers. Rafa Benitez.
Do you know who said that? Mourinho in one interview said that about Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, I
They
saw
said
that
could
interview.
be one of the
Yeah.
best managers. They said that
Of all time.
it's not because I was the manager of him. It's
Yeah.
for the rest of the manager and
Yeah.
how he play in the game.
You couldn't have handpicked better managers for him to be under in his career. So you know,
And at a
maybe
club-
Liverpool one day. As
At a
well.
club like Real,
Why not?
At a club
Why
like
not?
Real Madrid, it's so important that the manager understands like the values of the club
Yeah,
and all
like
that kind of stuff.
Zidane.
And exactly, perfect example. And
like
obviously, you know,
Ancelotti, he's not doing now. For example,
right.
You don't think so?
He's Ancelotti? No.
No?
We have player in the academy and he's not picking the
That's
player.
the thing that we were talking before.
No, no,
yeah,
but,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
come all around.
yeah, but we have
1-0
player
to
in the
Alejandro,
academy.
but it might be 2-0. The ball swung into the box and Real Madrid.
It is
Kind
2-0
of
in
get it
the
away.
Bayern Munich game,
It
by the
is.
way. It's Leroy Sané getting the second goal there.
Boy, Leroy.
Wow, what a mistake.
It's half
now.
time at the Emirates as well, by the way.
Nada.
Half time at the Emirates.
Mistake.
Arsenal 1, Sheffield United 0 at the Emirates. Eddie Nketiah with the goal. We've got a couple of questions in the comments. Nitish says Raul basically asking Xavi to shut up. Shut up, everybody. Please. Question for the Barca fan: do you rate the sextuple winning team? It's a mad word that. Can't lie. Over the 2011 winning team. So what the sextuple was 2015.
2015
Or
to.
the 11 team, and also who has been the better player for Barca, Neymar or Suarez?
Well, I will
question.
say
Thank
that
you.
the first one, the best team in my opinion was 2011.
Yeah.
Sir Alex Ferguson, he said the same as well. That team it was like incredible. The final,
Villa,
that final,
Pedro, Messi.
we were playing against United, and you could feel like, well, we are going to score again.
Mm.
2015, yeah, I
Yeah,
think
3-1.
3-1. 2015, it was a great team, but I don't think that it was in the level of that team.
So you could argue that the MSN, trio that they had up front, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, on paper, I would choose that over the 2011 team. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
in a one-off final,
In
you
a
might go
one-off
with
final.
that.
prime of the
2011 team.
players, you know.
prime.
Messi was on his prime.
What about
Yeah.
Neymar or Suarez? Who was
Suarez,
the bigger
100%.
legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suarez, great, you know, and the good in that game, for example, against Juventus, when we were 1-1 and they dropped Morata for Juventus, they won and he scored the 2-1. It was like
That was the
Luis
moment.
Suarez, and he was like Samuel Eto'o, you know, in the important moments,
wow.
Samuel Eto'o, the two finals against United. I think, no, it was
Arsenal.
like, no, sorry, it was Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then in 2006,
Yeah.
if I am
And then
right, and then
2008.
2008,
Yeah.
he
Turns
was the
up
key,
again.
you know. The
Everybody
first goal.
remembers the Messi header, but they
Yeah.
forget he was the one that actually broke the deadlock.
That's what I
Yeah.
was going to say. If you're for Suarez and Neymar's insane. If your team's already winning or already on top, then he's just going to shut the other team out. But Suarez, if your team's struggling,
He'll get you
The
the
he
goal.
thing-
can get you the goal. He can really change the game completely if you're struggling, you know. So.
Sib Sama says, as a Liverpool fan, I'm just here for Raul's tears. His club has caused me so much pain. I will agree with you, my friend. This man has given me some of the worst nights of my life. Of course. But, by the way, the sextuple was in 2009, apparently.
Yeah, they did do one
2009.
after the 2009 one as well.
2009, we won 2009, no? Against, 2011, it was Wembley, and 2009, Rome,
Yeah.
if I am right. Yeah, I think 2011, it was the best team of Barcelona of all the times.
Do you
I
think
would
that's
say-
you can? I mean, you could win this kind of titles without all the polemic that.
You have
have in
polemic,
Spain?
Raul. Come on, man.
No, I
The
understand.
polemic is like a team.
I mean, because Guardiola is a great manager, but
Well, probably is the best one. Probably, no? Probably. Or one of the
without-
best ones, at least.
AM says, nice of DR Sports to get Tonali on after the 10 months.
Tonali.
Hey, that's a good one. Fair play. I didn't see that one, but now I see
Robert Pires.
Hey!
He used to call me that. He used to call me that in Barcelona. Robert Pires.
Do you know
yeah.
what? Because when we started the stream, I kept seeing in the chat, I was like, Robert Pires, Robert Pires. And I was like, why are they commenting Robert Pires? And now it just connected.
Tonali,
Yo.
Pires, bit of Noel, Liam Gallagher.
Yeah, Tonali.
Que guapo. 35 minutes gone in El Clásico. Still Barcelona 1, Real Madrid or Raul Madrid 0.
They didn't
Raul
do anything,
Madrid.
no, right? Just they score, right?
Yeah.
They
Raul Madrid.
score and that's it, guys. This is a Barca this year. Yes, score.
Well, it's Real
I think they
Madrid. No chances, man.
No, yeah. It's,
Honestly,
we didn't do
like
anything as well. We didn't do
the game is being like
controlled
tough
by
in the
Barca right
controlling.
yeah, but
they will
we have
find
more.
a thing.
We have more the ball that I was expecting, to be honest.
The thing is, like, they are playing in 20 meters. And
Yeah.
you feel 40. Look, the defense
One
of Barcelona
counter-attack
over the line,
could
man.
be the, yeah.
Double.
Possession at the minute is 60-40. 2 shots for
60-40.
2 shots for Barcelona, 3 shots for Real Madrid. Real Madrid still yet to get a shot on target.
But Barcelona, we are finding the gaps, you
Mhm.
know, in the Real Madrid defense. I think that's important. We don't have, main players playing like Rafinha or Lewandowski.
Yep.
Then
They will be coming off the bench, I'm sure. Adwal
sure.
Empire says 2-0 incoming Raul. Joey
let's see.
Tuchel.
Oh,
it's
the
over.
shot is not good.
Joey says Spanish Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I love the
Honestly,
Beatles as
it's
well.
brilliant, yeah. As it is half time in the Premier League game, let's remind you of what's still to come on DR Sports. Of course, it is Halloween. And last week, I mean, I don't know why they keep playing this clip, but last week we went to the Howl, and this is what happened. And there's me acting like a little wimp.
And you had
once
the
more.
audacity to come on stream and try and scare us.
Yeah.
Audacious.
I had to try something.
Audacious.
Trying to deflect,
I
innit?
lost my soul that night. But yeah, that is going to come out on, I think it's going to be Monday. Is that right, Hass? Monday, is that one coming out? I think it is Monday.
It will be Monday now.
Yeah. Pedri or Bellingham? I think Pedri is the next Iniesta or better, says Jed.
Be careful with Pedri, yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
think he
lot of
has the
Starting
same
to notice with
the
Pedri,
same
he's
problem
very
that
injury
Bale.
prone. Bro, I was just about to say this.
Look,
He was supposed to. Ooh, side
Close,
netting
close.
there.
Danny? Yeah.
From
Carvajal,
Carvajal,
yeah.
El Capitan.
But I was gonna say, what is up with Pedri? Because I
Oh.
remember when he first broke through, it was like that first season. I think he played 70 games. He went Spain Euros,
Yes,
Olympics, and
yes.
the first 2 years he was playing every game, something
Everywhere.
like Saka at
80,
Arsenal.
80
Something
games, I
games.
think.
To play the
You could
Olympics.
see when he went Olympics, he looked like he hadn't slept for 3 months. But over the past maybe 18 months, you're seeing a lot of injuries in his game. Are you concerned a little bit?
Well, I think that definitely, during the last 2 seasons, especially, he's having like problems constantly. And maybe it was for that, his physicality.
Overplayed.
He was really young when he started. When he broke up, I think he was like 17 years old as well, Pedri, the first year. And playing 80 games, I think it was.
Yeah.
That, well, there were some managers. There are some managers they are complaining about that, like you can't play that amount of games every year. At least if you, let's say, you are like a top physical player.
He's still growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough, but
But
it's an interesting one because I think sometimes when you have that many injuries, it has a knock-on effect on your confidence. And then when
Mentally.
you come back, you need the sharpness because physically you're not there. And then you go 3 months not performing how Pedri was performing maybe 1 year ago, and people start looking at him differently. But I don't know. I hope he just kind of gets over it because
he's a different player.
be the
when he
next
won the
Ansu
Golden
Fati.
Boy, you looked at him and you was like, oh, Spain? They're going to be okay because they have Pedri.
Definitely, man. The game against Italy, and I was in Wembley, that game he played like
Different
fantastically,
class.
man.
Different
They were
class.
like-
And
different class, but as you say, this could be a problem for him. And look now in Barcelona with Fermin or Gavi, they are another young players than if he needs to be 100%.
ready.
If not, he's not going to play.
Pat says Real Madrid sucks right now in this first half. Would you agree with that, Raul?
Sorry?
Real Madrid suck in this first half.
Yeah. I cannot say
I
that.
like him. He's honest. At least.
Yeah, man.
I say the opposite.
That's how João Felix taking down Tchouaméni there, who wins a lot of kind of fouls in the middle of the pitch, breaking up the game.
The confident that he is taking Joao Felix this year is doing a great season, but just because he has the confidence, playing
Well,
the
it's
Barcelona
like-
every game, so that maybe he hasn't have in the.
I think he's a player for Barcelona,
Atleti
Joao
Madrid.
Felix. You know, he wasn't happy in Atletico Madrid. We know all of us that, and I think the Barca style suits him. You know, Look, this one.
Chance for Real Madrid. Here's Vinny. It's poor. No quality, man.
He's
I
the
didn't
first
see any-
Portuguese. Well, no, with Cancelo, no, 2 Portuguese players that we have now than we used to have like before as well.
Yeah.
The last one it was Luis Figo
Yeah.
Figo.
in the famous game in the Camp Nou.
Or El Cochino. With the pork.
Mendy with the
Golden
throw-in.
ball.
And
So
it's
poor.
cleared. It's not
No,
been.
it's for us.
the-
The ball.
Real Madrid don't have a problem getting the ball to the final third. It's just that incisive pass, that shot from range, or something to surprise Barca. They're very predictable right now, like that. There you go again. They're
They've done that
arguing
a
with
few
each other on the
It's
pitch.
true.
Yeah.
They don't find the space. I think honestly they need Modric.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, to find the last pass. You know,
The Real Madrid bench.
Just Madrid,
are
Alaba out as
angry
well.
right
So
in my opinion, is still being the best one in terms of quality of Real Madrid. No,
That's a
well,
foul, is
Bellingham,
it?
no,
No.
Bellingham. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
but in terms of midfields,
He's an unbelievable Modric.
yeah.
He's so good.
He's
Listen,
37 now,
He's so
Raul.
long, yeah.
form is temporary, class is permanent, man.
we didn't see. Oh, we didn't see
Yeah.
Bellingham today. On
I love that. He's there though.
new player.
Not the
Bellingham.
space. He doesn't have the space as well. Bellingham to play.
Will we see that famous Bellingham celebration? We might
Great
see a
ball.
Barca
Great ball.
celebration though. It's Joao Felix turns his man,
Oh,
does well,
Oh,
shoots, and it's
Ay,
brilliant
ay,
defending
ay,
from
ay, ay.
Carvajal, who
Well
gets
done.
rid. Really great.
Carvajal,
defending,
man.
that is. Very,
Yeah.
very, very good.
He's one of them
Close.
dogs, man.
I
He's
love it.
underrated.
I love
He's
him,
a
man.
real,
Yeah.
real tough, you know.
Do you know what's crazy?
7
as
out
well?
of
One, no.
Maybe
Yeah, we have just
1 year ago.
We don't have
if-
another. Maybe Bellingham a bit, but
Yeah, yeah.
If you said 1 year ago and you asked Madrid fans, what do you think of Carvajal? They would have told you, sell him, get rid of
Yeah.
him. He's
Wait,
finished.
what did you say in
his
your
legs.
keep buy sell about Carvajal last
Keep.
year? You said keep.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Look,
I don't remember
this
but-
one.
But
might have said bench.
what I have noticed is this
No,
year
no,
he's
no.
definitely...
I say sell now, but
No,
we don't
but
have
what-
another.
Well,
that got
without-
like 10 million views. That video, I think, on TikTok, wasn't it?
Which one?
No, I don't
His
think it was
keep
fine.
buy sell.
But it's true.
Or
And
keep bench
listen,
though.
now
Last
the
year-
time is giving to me the reason, no? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
We sell Benzema, we sell
You did say
Madrid in the bench. So we needed the new team, and we can see.
What's this?
How far is
Ancelotti
how far is
said-
Arda Güler away from coming back? Is he injured again?
Is it
Still, no? Still, no?
still. But he's
injury.
training with the team.
Mhm.
But I don't know what happened. Maybe next week. Maybe. Why this boy is expecting? Everyone is expecting a lot of things about him, and we didn't see him right
Do you know why?
properly.
We've seen
Everyone, the
we've seen the
news-
clips in training. We've seen the compilations.
Who's this?
Everyone's like,
Who's this?
Yeah, but I saw Hazard.
this is a
Lose
footballer.
quality, but that's why Eder Hazard was like,
Do
you
you
know,
know-
top player.
Yeah.
It was the World Cup in Russia. In my opinion, it was the best one.
Yeah,
And then look, after in Real Madrid, what's happening? You know?
yeah.
You need to control and see if they can, like
Really
play with the pressure, man.
Yeah.
Go with the pressure.
develop
you know?
him.
Right,
Exactly.
a lot to update you on at the Bayern Munich game. The last time it was 2-0. It's now 6-0.
Wow.
Bomba!
6-0. Right, Harry Kane, Leroy Sané, Musiala, Sané again, Kane again, Muller.
Guys, who?
6-0,
Sheffield United
Darmstadt.
or
To be
Darmstadt,
fair,
no?
Darmstadt, they have 9
They are the
players.
Sheffield of Germany, basically.
They
yeah.
have 9 players, but also Bayern Munich have 10 themselves. What a weird game that has been, by the way. Chance
Back
here
stick.
for Cancelo. Can he whip it in? He gets a
Corner.
corner. He gets a corner just before the added time is going to be announced. Again, as we know, Chelsea lost today for the 3rd successive game at home in a row against Brentford. Hopefully Matisse is well and able to come here on Monday. But let's see his reaction to Brentford's second goal. It's unbelievable.
Oh my days, Sanchez is not in goal. Oh my fucking god. Oh, no.
Minute, yeah?
No.
Estamos super.
Corner. Venga.
Look at him, look at him.
No, I'm not fucking doing this. Oh no. Hell no. Oh fuck no, did that just happen? Fuck no, did that just fucking happen? Are you lot out of your fucking mind? Seriously?
Tease on Monday, my brother. Come with that fire energy as you always do, my friend. But there's only 1 minute added on, which is quite surprising here in El Clásico. But 2 corners so far for Barca. Can they add and double their lead just before half-time? I actually forgot how tall Araujo is.
Yeah, man.
6'4",
6'3", something like that.
He's a tall guy. For a
Man
right
mountain.
back.
He used to be a forward, and then you can feel that as well, you know, with his style.
Technical.
Technical.
Right, the corner's coming in. Is there any late drama in the first half? Will Raul be crying even more? The ball comes in from Gundogan, and it's headed out. And they will try again, though. They'll try again. It's a good ball in. Kepa chooses to punch it. Chance for Fermin. That's got to be a free kick.
Nada.
Real on the break now. The ref is letting a lot go in this.
I rate that, though.
And oh, wow. And that's an assault. That's an assault.
Amarilla.
Where's the police? There's no police
I think
there?
it was in the floor, Vinicius.
Oh, damn, son.
Hey, what happened?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing.
He's kissing him.
You see, nothing.
Still going to be a yellow
Where's the
card for
police?
Vinicius.
Where's the security?
Still going to be a yellow card,
It's a
I think.
rugby World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow card.
He was clear yellow.
Wait, who got the yellow?
Ferran.
Oh, yeah. That is literally a rugby
block
card.
of rugby.
WWE move.
What is he
block of
trying
rugby.
there? And then he boots him in the head after. But he's a mistake, though.
Did you see the last?
No, I just missed it.
Did you see the last celebration of him in the Champions League of Ferran?
Ferran?
He take off the chair.
With nothing.
No, he was.
Was it?
Then I read after in the news.
Okay.
Please, son of the Luis Enrique, unblock of WhatsApp, please.
No way.
Yes.
Look.
Because he's in a relation with Luis Enrique's daughter.
Was.
Was.
Luis Enrique daughter, yes. I say something.
Good marketing for WhatsApp. But it is half time. Danny Carvajal on his knees at the minute there. Doesn't look great. Apparently, Harry Kane has just scored a 52-meter goal.
Really?
Wow. For Bayern.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. You heard what I
52.
said. It's now 7-0. And Harry Kane has his hat-trick, and he's just scored from the halfway line, apparently.
Let's see this one.
It's
What a
unbelievable.
Let's see this one.
They're saying that the player of the game is Manuel Neuer,
Yeah,
even though
Let's
they're
see.
winning
How?
7-0.
Hey, scored a hat-trick.
Hey, first game
Could be
back, baby.
penalty. Eh?
No,
Give
no,
it
no, no.
Give it to
No?
him.
Like that.
Maybe.
Let's
but
see.
The whistle's gone. It is half time, and it is 1-0 to Barcelona. Are you happy
kicked
with
off.
the half?
Really happy, honestly. I didn't expect that Barcelona is going to play like that in terms of defensively. You know, Real Madrid, they didn't do nothing.
No.
Honestly, in terms of no chances. And I am surprised because it was the thing that I was more scared about. You know, we have few games and as well, like on Wednesday when we play against Shakhtar Donetsk, the same, you know, they have a few chances in the second half, and let's see. I am surprised, honestly, with the first half of Barcelona.
And you've still got the Rafinhas, the Lewandowskis to come off the bench as well. Raul, let's go to you. You don't look happy. It's rare that you're unhappy on this
I
channel. to be honest.
100% agree with Alex. I cannot say the opposite. 100%. We didn't do anything. I was expecting more passion, more controversial, more attack, more ball. And
More
we didn't
controversial.
get anything. I don't know what happened. This is not my Madrid. This is not my Real. This is not my Real Madrid because
I'm going to ask you.
I don't want this. We cannot win anything with this team. No, we cannot.
I'm going to ask you one thing. Do you think that could play better Real Madrid with a number 9 and Bellingham at the close to the 9 as he plays with England? I think, in my opinion, he could play better. He's playing really well, but
the question is Vinicius strong enough to play that number 9 on his own? And then you'd have to drop Rodrygo as well.
yes, but
Or play Joselu.
Play Joselu. That's the thing, because maybe he can find more spaces.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? When with one number 9, maybe he can find more spaces.
It's more pivot, yeah.
By the way, it was
More
Musiala
people,
with the
you know?
7th goal. It's Kane's 2nd goal, which was the 52-yard strike. So he's only got 2. My apologies there. 7-0 to Munich, says Island Life. Tonali is a Barca fan now, says Ryan Bird. 3 players with a brace, says Witto, in that game for Bayern Munich. I don't know how many times that's happened before, where 3 players have scored 2. It's unbelievable.
I'd love to see all 3 get hat-tricks.
Can you imagine that?
That would be crazy.
That would,
3 match
surely
balls.
that would be a record. Surely that's a record. I don't
Yeah.
know. Barca should be banned, says Duchen. What do you make of the allegations of corruption?
Well, they did.
Laporta?
We need to wait, no, till the final result of the investigation. We are like, no, it's true. Like they didn't find nothing in the accounts of them. They made some payments, but we don't know where that money.
Payments.
But that money, we don't know where they went. And as well, let's be honest, is Barcelona the only team that they did that, or this the only one that they? In the, I am talking about. We are not sure about that, but you know what I mean. Like this is like a controversial thing. I am agree if they find something and it's like.
What do you think the punishment should be if they find the worst?
If they find it something, yes, like the punishment that should be, you know, like I think that, but we need to clean all you know, all the statements in football. Let's be honest.
It could be a jokes, no? The era of it could be a jokes. Could be a jokes. The era of Guardiola, of Messi. If they find something in the account of the boss of the referee in the account of Barcelona. But apparently, as I was reading yesterday or 2 days ago, now they found some payment with the Hacienda. I don't know which HMRC, como llaman aquí. I don't know. That they clean.
Goal in the Premier League, and it's that man again, Eddie Nketiah, with his second goal of the game. It's 2-0 to the Arsenal. 50 minutes in. Talk to me, Nick.
Cross comes in and keeper spills it, and Nketiah just absolute poacher, fox in the box, and they're just 2 classic Eddie Nketiah goals, to be honest with you. The keeper does get his hand to it. We spoke last week, I think, about all the keepers punching. They don't catch anymore. They punch. Yeah. Keeper punches the ball, and it just drops to Eddie Nketiah just on within the 6-yard box, and he just smashes it top bins. Proper poacher's goal, and Eddie Nketiah doing what he does, and he's been not great so far this season when he has filled in, but something about when Jesus gets injured and the manager must say to him, this is your moment now, you're going to be the go-to guy, go and capture it. Because it was the same last season when Jesus got injured, he really stepped up, and he's stepping up again here.
Great goal.
Would you reckon Arteta should just go around kicking Jesus once a week?
I think he should just lie to him. Like if Jesus got the flu or something, be like, he's ill, he's out for a few months.
Kivio, it's Thursday. I need you to give Jesus that knock so Nketiah can actually get me some bloody goals.
Do it in training.
It must affect his mentality, and it looks like it when he's coming off the bench. He's getting 10 minutes, 15 minutes here and there. He's not a super technical player, so he's going to struggle to just come off the bench and do maybe what a Trossard does or a Fabio Vieira because they're so technical. He's not. He really needs that, same as the 14 shirt and all the rest of it. The manager must, it's a bit over the top for me, but the manager must know that that's the best way to manage him and encourage him,
How big will this performance be for his confidence now? Because as you said, there was, Arsenal fans, as recent as last week during the Chelsea game that kind of weren't happy with his performances. I remember M24 was here. He wasn't happy at all as well. So in terms of his confidence,
and there's a VAR check on this goal.
Oh, there is a VAR
check on this goal as well, by the way. I can't see a problem. I think the goal should stand, but we know how the referees are. But it's from an Arsenal fan's perspective, I suppose. The concern that some players have is that there was a bit of a belief that going into January, check over the goal stands. There was a belief that going into January, maybe we would go into the market for a Tony or for a different striker. And maybe if Eddie Nketiah is on good form going into January, maybe that doesn't happen. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I've just seen the Harry Kane goal, by the way. You can watch it here, guys. It's from inside his own half. It's not even the halfway line. It's well inside his own half as well. He gets the ball from Muller. Look at that.
It's David Beckham.
Man.
David Beckham.
Amazing.
Wow,
is getting a run for his money.
That is amazing.
Keeper just pings it away.
Someone in the chat did ask earlier, prime Lewandowski versus prime Kane. I don't think it's that tight for me. I think Kane by a considerable distance. I think Kane adds. Kane is dangerous.
Let us get our Champions League.
Kane is dangerous in much more of the pitch and effective in much more of the pitch than Lewandowski is.
The only thing I will say about Lewandowski, he deserves his Ballon d'Or. And because he didn't get that 2020 Ballon d'Or year, everyone kind of looks
over it. Have you heard who's the favourite to get Ballon d'Or
when
this
I
year?
talk about Lewandowski, I say Ballon d'Or winner, Lewandowski.
Have you heard who's favourite to get Ballon d'Or this year?
Don't joke with me. Don't
serious.
angry. Don't
I'm
angry.
serious.
I've already heard Drogba's handing out the award to Messi.
Messi.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Listen,
Honestly,
my thing is look,
and we all love Messi.
I'm all for World Cup, meaning the greatest trophy in the game or whatever. But there's a award for being the best player at the World Cup. It's called Player of the Tournament. He got that. And after that, I'm sorry, Haaland for me has done an unprecedented record-breaking year.
In his first
won
first year.
every single trophy in football. And if you want to say, oh, he's not performing at still Premier League top goal scorer this year. For me, it's like, what more does a guy have to actually do to win it? Like, what are you going to say? Because of his Norway record, you're going to hold him back now?
No,
for me, it just doesn't make sense. And I understand we want to give Messi like a legacy award and number 8 so nobody comes close. Nobody's ever getting close to 7. He's already cemented as the greatest of all time.
But even still,
But Haaland is gonna. This is his last one before Haaland cleans up.
No,
Not
this is the
necessarily.
assumption.
Not necessarily.
I don't like this assumption.
Not
What if Mbappe
necessarily.
now goes on a 5-year tear? What if some new one?
But it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
Comes out and starts tearing it up. Like, we don't know.
That doesn't even matter though. Haaland deserves this one.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter about next year. He deserves this one.
I said this as well. Like, Man City won the treble. They might never win the treble again. Like, United, they won the treble in 99. They had to wait however long to go and get another Champions League. Like, Barcelona did the treble. Then they did it 6 years later. Like, these aren't things. And that's once in a lifetime type thing you do. For me, I'm like, I don't know what Haaland has to do. Like, at this point, it just feels like, all right, we want to give it to Messi because we love him so much. It's a popularity contest for me.
It is.
These kind of awards as well. Why the defenders, or the
they never get it.
I think it should
Van
be like
Dijk,
11
man.
players.
Van
That's
Dijk
it.
was one vote away from beating Messi in 2019, right?
Yeah, it's
Paolo
Maldini, never. You know what I mean? For example,
Sergio Ramos,
what a
never.
defender.
Never.
It's crazy.
However,
Oliver
Cannavaro.
Kahn? Cannavaro won it.
He won it off that World
Because
Cup
he
as well.
won
I'm not
the
gonna
World
lie.
Cup.
Yeah, but
If you win the World Cup, you're pretty.
You're a front runner. I
you agree with
completely
Messi?
get that.
World
You
Cup.
agree with Messi this year just because he won the World Cup?
My thing is the World Cup wasn't even in 2023, so.
I think the last defender it was Matthias Sammer with Dortmund.
Like, come on,
Matthias?
Matthias Sammer with Dortmund, long time ago. That one, he was the last defender and he won.
96.
Probably yes, that
Yeah.
was the
they won
Dortmund.
it, right?
Yeah, Champions League Day 1, I remember.
Yeah.
Dortmund.
Anyway.
Arsenal Maniac says we should all apologise to Eddie now.
Nick?
I apologise, I didn't care.
There we go. He's got it. Hey Jude, where are you? Says Harry.
Hey.
He's coming. He's coming.
Don't rule Jude out just yet, trust me.
Thank
Hold
you,
on. Just one goal.
Oh.
Only one.
Eddie over Haaland, says Arsenal Maniac. I'm not sure.
I want to ask to you, just if we back to the corruption. No. I am impartial now. This question is impartial.
Okay.
What can you think if the situation was the opposite? If you see
The
that
same.
Real Madrid
The same.
pay the boss of I am sure
You
that
need-
every English fan, what happened if they've listened or they had the same situation? Imagine Arsenal.
Yeah,
or
but
imagine
they are
Liverpool.
killing.
I am sure that everyone,
Mm.
they
But let's be honest
they need
as
to
well.
do something.
Let's be honest as well.
However,
When
in Spain we are so quiet. We didn't say anything
Quiet?
about.
Do you think so? About
We are so-
the Negreira thing?
Who say
Another goal
only
for
Sevilla.
Arsenal. It's 3-0.
We are
I'll
getting
come back.
there.
We'll come back
See,
to
yeah.
Raul, but we're just waiting to find out who scored the goal. Is it an Eddie Nketiah hat-trick? Yes, it is!
Oh my word.
Eddie Nketiah has scored a hat-trick.
just in time.
Say sorry again. Wow, what a game there for Eddie.
As
Honestly,
we said, the real, let's just
Hat-trick
let's
hero.
focus on what's important, you know. We did say 4-0 and the predictions are on. But yeah, it's another, you know, it comes from battling, closing down on the goalkeeper, Sheffield United trying to play out, and Arsenal's press has been really, really, really good today. And again, Poacher's goal, the team seemed very, very set up to just feed him. Edge of the box,
what a
absolute
goal.
slap,
What a
top
goal.
bins. Like I say, it comes from the
He's
goal
on
kick.
fire.
Comes from a
He's
goal
on
kick,
fire.
and yeah, they just can't contain him right now. He's on an insane run of form. Well, I say run of form, it's one game,
yeah,
but
one
insane performance today.
what a finish that is from Eddie Nketiah. You Arsenal fans, let us know in the
Saka
chat right
runs
now.
over, Saka's run over and given him the match ball. He's holding the match ball up.
way.
Yeah.
Love that. Big up Eddie Nketiah gets his hat-trick after 58 minutes for Arsenal. I said this game would be 4-0, I think.
Yeah,
so I'm sticking with that.
4-0.
Ipswich are
So
now
the only
2-1
thing
up
that
at
we
home to
know for
Plymouth.
certain, obviously things are not really certain in life. The only thing we know for certain in this game is that it won't be 1-1. That's the only thing we know for sure.
Yeah, could be.
Raul is definitely
They
out
had,
of the running
you know,
in that one.
They
For
need
sure.
to be. They need to have the opportunity.
It's now 8-0 to Bayern Munich, and it is
score,
that man, Harry
What a
Kane,
goal,
who
Harry
gets
Kane.
his hat-trick.
He's scoring now.
King
Harold.
Kane gets his hat-trick, 8-0.
Are you not missing him, right?
Unbelievable.
You're not missing Kane.
Nah.
Top of the league, mate.
Exactly. So happy.
Listen, everyone's enjoying life, man. He's killing it.
Kane
We're killing
hat-trick
it.
now.
It's
It's
a
8-0.
win-win.
8-0.
I would love nothing more this season than a Premier League and a Champions League for Harry Kane.
Eddie kissing the football, raising
Everybody
it up
would.
like Lion King, says Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what
Love
it was
it.
like. Yeah.
Great finish.
For sure.
8-0, the Bundesliga is rotten, says MF the villain. Well, we've seen 8-0s in the Premier League, mate. So if the Bundesliga is rotten, then so is the Prem, mate.
Yeah.
You know? Red card in the game at QPR. The goal scorer for QPR in the home game against... who are they playing? It doesn't actually say there. But Andre Dozel has been sent off for a second bookable offence on the 59th minute for the home team there. Still 0-0, Celtic away at Hibernian. They'll be looking to win that game after their decent result against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League in the week. So yeah, Celtic will be looking to go on and win that one. Ipswich are 2-1 up at home to Plymouth in the Championship. Ipswich having a very good season as well. Ed Sheeran, obviously a part owner of the club. So yeah, very good season so far for Ipswich. After that hat-trick, no way can Messi win the Ballon d'Or, says Shem.
You lot are
Eddie for the
ridiculous.
Ballon d'Or? Late nomination, who knows? Shout out.
Hey, that's funny still.
Arsenal Maniac says his price has doubled now. It was 30 mil, now it's 60 mil. 2 goals, and maybe we'll reach 100s macaroons.
Oh, yeah, they're playing Sheffield, you
In
know.
the words of Marlowe Stanfield, the price of the brick going
Oh,
up.
you lot are ridiculous, man. You lot are so ridiculous.
There's been a yellow card here. Just I think a little bit of frustration as Arsenal trying to kind of really kick on and keep going for goals, and yellow card for Sheffield United. I mean, a pointless yellow card, really. They're 3-0 down. They're not going to come back into the game, but there you go.
We are seconds away from the second half beginning in the El Clásico game. Obviously, Barcelona 1-0 up. In that one, 45 minutes to go for Raul to see his team change the outcome of this game. Just before the second half starts, obviously it's the Manchester derby tomorrow. We do have another live watch along for you here tomorrow. I'll be hosting that. I think Abby will be here as well. Cams will be here. And then after that, it's FCM, which I think Robbie's on it. So that's going to be a fiery show as well. Just before we get into the second half of El Clásico, let's see how confident KG is that they can win tomorrow.
It's a derby.
Yep.
Big game. Big
Yeah.
game. And you're talking about me walking around the stadium and that, but
I'm going to be fine.
it's a big game for you guys.
Fine.
How do you think?
Have you not seen it? Have you not seen? What do you call it? Onana. Back. Oi. Maguire.
Blood?
Back.
Fam, I'm telling you, bruv.
Maguire. Back. And I never doubted Onana.
Neither did I.
One
I
save.
never doubted him.
Neither did I, blood.
As this character.
What a goalkeeper.
As Kratos, I've never
What a
doubted him.
goalkeeper.
Bro, have you seen it now?
Did you see that penalty save, blood?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my days.
But you honestly feel you're back after that. I mean, we will
Not-
find out this
not-
week.
hey, listen, not
this
back,
week.
back.
This week's a big test.
No, because everyone's written off my manager, and I get it. He's been under pressure, yeah? And
He's been poor.
the football hasn't been good. It's
been
but
shocking.
Then now, we
Diabolical.
finally, listen, our football's not been the way it needs to be, yeah? But let's not forget, there'll be slumps in the season. You're going to have your slump, you're going to have your slump. Maybe our slump has just started early, yeah? But then if we go and get the result on the weekend, what would you not say now? Exactly.
You
this
are
is what I'm
gonna get
saying.
a result, bruv.
We might get a positive result, though.
No, woman, I don't know about that.
But you can't see it because that moment was a huge moment. That moment brought the team together. When Onana made that wicked save, that was a big moment, bro. When Onana did that save, you changed your hairstyle, bro.
You know what
got
made
the
me-
Onana right now, bro. You usually wear hats, bro. He said no.
As you can see, a different Best of Enemy show yesterday for sure. Expressions, Robbie and KG all in some very impressive makeup that I actually saw being applied. It took them a while to get it on them. But here's a chance for Real Madrid. Rodrygo Goes for a goal, and it's a poor strike.
see?
He's got to go low and across the
Still
keeper there.
It's got to at least
proven.
go on target. At least.
He's got to
Test
be
the
drilling.
keeper.
At least.
At least. You know, 'cause there's still no shot on target, no?
It's something that happened always in the.
Chance for Real Madrid, Alex.
Chance for Real Madrid.
Yeah, but it was for Rodrygo. Relax. So no I was expecting.
It was
You know what?
relaxed.
When I see Rodrygo in this situation, I just want to pass. Don't shoot.
Yeah.
We had more
Over-
opportunity if he passed the
Over
ball.
1,500 of you with us in the stream as well. Keep smashing the
I think
like
that-
button.
Come
as
on, let's get
second
the
half
likes
goes on.
right up. We're in the business end of the Clásico. There could be drama still yet for Raul.
No,
Alejandro.
we are gonna have drama. Yeah.
drama.
We didn't do
Controversial.
anything. We didn't do
Lewandowski warming
anything.
up.
Lewandowski. warming up.
Happen whatever, you know.
You know, the first tackle with someone.
Peterborough now
Let him
3-1
know.
up away at Blackpool. I'm sure
Jose Lu,
MRR will be happy to know
Modric
that.
for sure.
and the Modric from the
He's going to
academy.
play 100%.
Modric from the academy.
No chance, mate. Morecambe 3, AFC Wimbledon 0 in League 2, Sutton 1, Bradford 1. How did Bradford end up in League 2? That's one madness. But that's where they
for a
are.
while, isn't it?
57 minutes,
They'll have
Andy
insane
Cook has
support
scored.
as well.
They had Mark Hughes as their manager until super recently. That's crazy, that. I don't get my head around it.
So it's Lewandowski who take it off,
I think Ferran.
Ferran.
and not Fermin.
Well, yeah, I would say maybe Fermin
I think Ferran probably because he's playing as a
as a man.
center
Yeah.
forward. And look,
Vamos.
it's good, a good chance for Real Madrid.
Vinny here. 1v1
A lot
with
of bodies back though
Raul.
for Barca though. Look,
Hey.
loads of bodies back. They're defending well as a unit.
Yeah.
Really
They
good,
got their goal.
Really good tactically from
Xavi's got it
Xavi
spot on so far,
to
hasn't he?
set up a we know Barcelona's always, both these teams are attacking teams, but Barcelona's defense maybe has been shaky in the past, but to set up a strong defensive base and then just try to work off counter attacks from there.
Yeah.
You see Rodrygo?
Another update for
Oi,
League
oi, oi,
One.
oi.
It was Reading 2-0 against Portsmouth. It's now Portsmouth who are winning that game. It's Reading 2, Portsmouth 3. I was going to say at the Majeski Stadium. It's the Select Carlis Stadium now, which is awful, if I'm honest. Terry Devlin with the goal for Pompey. And we'll go back to Barcelona and the chat. Nketiah woke up today, says
Did I
Osnip.
just see Morton 2 goals? Is that Tyler Morton? From Liverpool? Where is he these days?
He's at Blackburn.
I think he might have just got a double.
Oh, right.
Double substitution here from Mikel Arteta on the 65th minute, as he does every single week. It's Tomiyasu coming on for Ben White, and Leandro Trossard coming on for Martinelli coming off, and Martinelli does look a little bit unhappy to be getting subbed, which I think is fair. I think he's
maybe take
played-
Eddie off after his hat-trick.
I don't think so. I think it's more fitness. I think realistically, Martinelli's played a lot of minutes. He's coming back from injury not too long ago as well. So there's a little bit of a rotation thing there because we do have Champions League football to play as well. But yeah, I think I understand the frustration. But you know, after what we've had with Xhaka and other people in the past, and Ozil, when we see our players getting frustrated after subs, we start to get a bit nervous. But don't think there's anything to be nervous about there.
No need to be nervous here. 3-0 up, cruising. It's a corner for Barcelona. It's their third one of
Mendy's
the
injured.
game. Mendy injured?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Camavinga left back?
Yeah.
Or is he telling the bench to come off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think as Camavinga played as a left defender?
I said no now. You're gonna take Fran Garcia.
Fran Garcia.
Yeah.
Fran Garcia.
No, now.
It would be the captain Gundogan with the corner.
You was there last year because we didn't have anyone else.
Yes.
But not now. It doesn't make sense.
Kepa with a double save.
I didn't.
Massive.
Great save from Kepa
Really
with his
close.
feet.
Really
Ball.
It's not going to be with his hands, is it?
Really close.
As we know, goalkeepers are allergic
Fermin,
to
who he
using their
was?
hands.
Araujo? No.
I didn't do anything.
Hit the post.
Inigo Araujo, yeah.
Post.
Hit the post.
Hit the
He seems
post.
so small reaching for that. I can't lie.
It isn't. Oh, wow.
Another
Really
chance
close
for
again,
Barca.
eh?
They've hit
No,
the post twice now. It could
It doesn't
be
happen
3-0.
with.
Sorry?
Doesn't. It's not happen with.
Oh,
Courtois.
just what I said would happen.
You see?
Camavinga
Oh,
is
no,
coming
I mean,
on to play left back.
Two posts, for Barcelona.
why?
Fermin,
Why we you see Mendy? Why we have Fran Garcia, for example? If now he take on the.
Probably because he goes more. I
More
don't
balance. Camavinga offers you both. He can defensively be solid and give you something going
He's
forward.
such a good player. He's
Yeah,
such a
he's-
good player.
No. I love him. I love.
I feel like he gets maybe not the credit that he deserves because he's seen as Madrid's utility man. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not a specialist.
I feel like that's why he
came
gets
in.
the
He
credit.
came in and he was
play
meant to be a
anywhere.
specialist.
Yeah.
And then he started playing bit parts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then they got Tchouaméni, they got Bellingham. They become those.
I feel like Tchouaméni's the one that doesn't get the credit he deserves because he does all the kind of dirty work and he doesn't kind of get the appreciation. And I don't know. I think he could potentially be so world class in my opinion, Tchouaméni.
Great player, Tchouaméni.
Yeah, it was Fermin with the header onto the post, and then Araujo has his shot.
And it was
saved
with
by
his hands.
Kepa.
I think it was Inigo.
Oh yeah, it's the
Inigo
centre back.
Martinez. Yeah.
Martinez.
Great sign as well.
I was gonna say he was a fairly cheap signing coming in and experienced centre back. Played at Bilbao, played at Sociedad,
Free.
and on a free, wasn't it? Yeah.
Free,
What have you made of him? Because he's been like almost like a breath of fresh air, and it's a position you're strong in because you've got Koundé, you've got Christensen, but he's come in and made it his own.
Come on, Jude! Oh, penalty!
Nothing.
Corner.
Corner.
First corner of the game.
Aye.
You got to see that challenge.
Look like you got the ball. I can't lie.
Yeah, I want
Look like
to
you got
see
the
that
ball.
tackle. Just I want to give the
Penalty?
defender a chance to get a highlight. Let's see this.
Vamos a ver.
What a tackle! What a tackle! Monstro!
Nothing.
Monstro! Monstro
Yeah,
tackle,
no.
Gavi.
No, we need to check.
That's a tough one.
Nada.
Check is over.
Nada.
Corner comes in from Cruz.
That was 50-50.
Dog.
That
Very
could have really.
Right? Very slow Bellingham.
He's a centre mid though. He's a centre mid.
He
He's
scored
not,
8 goals in the La
quicker
Liga
than
this
Cruz.
season.
Yeah, but I think he. I don't want to say. I didn't
Maybe
want,
it
but
was-
I'm gonna want.
it was Gavi
I think
the
he was
one.
lucky, to be honest. In the first 3-4 games, just scoring an MVP of the match. Now,
I think he was lucky all those games.
I mean, no, I don't.
The turn has begun.
No, just
For a
because
tap-in.
last game against Sevilla, he didn't do anything. And today, nothing. So,
Well,
But your whole
just
team's
relax,
not done
man.
anything today.
Still a long time.
Oh, there he is. He's just.
yeah, but we are
time to
expecting
go.
more about him. So,
Maybe
just I just say at the beginning
position.
of the show, today is the first test for Bellingham.
Yeah, first.
No,
big,
against
big,
Getafe
huge
and Girona, no, today.
Inigo, the good thing as well is like we don't have a left centre back with a good, let's say technique, and then he gives the team like the option to play with another profile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wigan 2, Shrewsbury 0 in League 1 at the minute. MK Dons in League 2 are 2-1 up at home to Swindon. Warren O'Hara with the goal. And Chesterfield in the National League are now beating Kidderminster 2-1 away. Cardiff still winning with 20 minutes to go at home to Bristol City. In the comments, Eddie Nketiah put some respect on the Jolof Henry. Come on, you Gunners. Says,
Now?
Ooh, that's a
Montana.
great ball. Is he going to make it?
No. It's too late.
Ter Stegen sniffed that out.
Too late. We need
Best
fresh
keeper in the
air.
world right now, Ter Stegen?
No, Alisson.
You always believe in Alisson, and then
Por supuesto.
it's nothing. It's no one.
Es el puto
No
amo.
one.
I always think that's
I
an
mean,
interesting
now
The
discussion.
best one, Courtois, and it's Real Madrid. I think.
No, now.
No, do you think Alisson
Yeah.
more than Courtois?
He scores goals.
Yeah, I'll take Alisson.
Alisson scores goals.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, he scored goals. Of
More
course,
goals
man.
than assists than
Against Real
Anthony.
Madrid.
Yes.
I'll
Against
take,
Real Madrid.
I'll take Alisson over Courtois.
Yeah, every day of the week.
No, because you are watching Alisson all the weekend, every weekend, but
He can do everything, man. He can,
Bro,
he
he's
can
got it all,
do
man.
saves, he can play with the ball at his feet, he can pass out from the back, he can do everything.
Who's Ancelotti's assistant, by the way?
His son.
he's a son.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
Fair enough.
He's thinking to move out of to
Nepotism.
take,
Nepo, baby.
a team
I think we are
after he moved to Brazil.
What, he thinks his son is going to take over?
They're gonna take over. No,
As
no,
manager.
not Real Madrid, another team.
Real
Imagine,
Madrid, we are
imagine
talking.
your dad says, you fancy...
Fancy the Madrid job?
You want a job?
No.
No foul there. There's not refs letting a lot go. Vinny's just shoved over the centre back and there's no foul there.
Vamos.
Joey
Fresh,
says,
fresh.
how the mighty have fallen. Real
Vamos.
Madrid relying on a 20-year-old English kid to maintain their Galacticos status.
Como
Crazy.
Vamos,
Vinga.
Camavinga.
He
Good
did,
pass
he did
into
more
Valverde.
than
Yeah.
Mendy in all the
Yeah.
game.
Defensively is better, man.
A la
Oh,
Ruleta.
guess who's coming on? Finally, Fuad. Who have I always called him for every single week to get some minutes?
Yo, I remember this. It was a shameless name as well.
Not shameless at
It's
all.
Reece Nelson. That was it. I remember now. Every week, this guy's like, yo,
and the captain's armband has been
Arsenal
passed
will
to
be
Eddie
drawing
Nketiah.
1-1 in a game. He'll be like, you know who we need?
The game's crying out for Reece Nelson.
Joking.
Here he is.
Eddie
Comes on.
Nketiah now the temporary captain of Arsenal for the rest
Great
of the game.
feet.
Camavinga, Cruz goes for goal. No power, no zip.
The way
Too
Camavinga
easy.
shifts his body to send the defender is
Mad.
because he's so slim. He's so good at that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Not the best shot from Cruz, but the shot on target at least.
Real Madrid, they are pushing now more.
1,500 watching.
We need to
Well,
do something.
They need to do something, that's for
Let's
sure.
get them likes up to 1,000,
shot on
guys,
target,
as
by
we
the way.
approach the hour mark of El Clásico. Goal for Hull at home to Preston. It's Jaden Philogene with the goal 68 minutes in. Will we see another goal in this game, though? Barcelona in the Real Madrid's half at the minute, looking to double their lead at.
I think Barcelona, they are using the same system than last year with the 3 center backs, one playing on the right. It used to be Koundé and some games Araujo against Real Madrid, but you can feel that today in terms of security at the back. When
It's been a very narrow game so far. I've not really seen.
That's offside.
That's a great pass.
Is he
Oh,
onside?
chance for
my
Barca!
God. He's cooked him.
Oh, João
my God.
Cancelo, it looked offside. Will they go back and lift the flag?
That could have been almost one of the best goals in El Clásico. I can't lie to you.
Yes,
Sat him down, didn't he? Let's see if he was on.
Not sure if he's
He was on.
He's on. He's on. Yeah.
He was on.
Fine
Look at that
margins.
weight.
Fine
The
margins.
weight on that pass, unreal from Fermin. Watford 1, Millwall 1. 72 minutes gone at Vicarage Road. I suppose you could call that a London derby. You could, really. Man's got the Ian Brown trim, says Matt Wicks. Shout out to Stone Roses.
Very good.
Yeah.
Full. Yeah, falta.
Now
I've seen
Girona
this guy
leader.
send this chat
Eh?
about 4 times. Fuad,
Girona
what is your
leader
view
now.
on Pedri? Is he better
Girona
than
leader
Iniesta?
now.
No, he's not better than Iniesta.
At the moment.
Who?
Pedri.
Pedri
Not
better
yet.
than-
And
No.
I don't
His
think
time,
he can
his
be,
time.
in my opinion.
Relax.
Like,
It's time, no?
Tranquilo.
not even in time. I think Iniesta, you talk about one of the
Iniesta
genuinely
was
the
prime.
greatest midfielder in the game, arguably. So Pedri,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
much as
he's-
I think he's good and will be
Iniesta's
one of the
top
best,
5 all time.
yeah, that I don't think
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he'll finish. up there.
Technically, yes, obviously. And then as well in the important games, he was making the difference.
Big difference.
That's the thing, no? That when you want, let's say, in my opinion, the difference of a top player of a good one is when, you have a
Oh, same.
see this one.
Yeah.
Similar pass again. You got man at the
Oof.
back.
Oh
Winner.
my God!
Winner.
If that
Really
ball was a
well.
little bit
Really
better.
well there.
No,
Both
better
teams,
than
both
Alisson
teams
did
are starting to open up now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are finding the spaces now at the back of the.
Look at this, loads of space there.
Yeah, there are. I think that's the thing of Camavinga.
Gavi,
And if you see the last 2 chances for Barcelona, they come from the
the left
right,
back.
from the left back, and he's a really good player, but his position originally is
It's not natural.
No, it's not natural, and that's what
João
City did. No?
Felix does really well. That was
Right
Yes.
in front of the referee.
Yes, Carvajal.
Yeah.
Right in front
Only
of the
him.
That's what we
referee.
like.
Only him have the
Yeah.
character, have the attitude.
You're gonna go
big
past
goal.
me? Not easily.
Big goal to report in League 2. This was the National League standout fixture last season. Notts County at home to Wrexham. Wrexham have gone 1-0 up away thanks to Elliot Lee.
And now look.
As we see Carvajal just
That was a
bodying.
non-league El Clásico, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah. It was the non-league El
Fish
Clásico.
and chips or classic.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ferran Lewandowski.
Ferran
Robert.
Torres
Ferran.
off.
Lewandowski.
Robert Lewandowski on.
Ferran.
Ferran hasn't had the best game. Not really.
Not today,
No,
honestly.
no, today,
was,
no, never.
Well, he's playing good this year, like better than last year,
Better than
honestly.
last year,
better
but-
than last year, but
I mean, he's having more opportunity as well.
Yeah.
But
True. But well, he working well this summer, I think.
Shout out Lias
and
Bouzidi.
Yeah.
he's a good, like
apparently, he was offered to
You know what's funny? Lias is
PSG.
actually in the stadium.
was supposed to go to another team.
He's watching
My
this.
guy, man. Big up. My bro. There's been a goal in the Premier League to report on now, and it's Philip Billing who has put Bournemouth 2-1 up at home. Will he be billing it
to get
tonight?
wins? Burnley still. I mean, Burnley went 1-0 up, didn't they?
They
And
were
it's
1-0
It's
up.
a good fight back from Bournemouth.
Shout out to Elio Montero, who says, nice duo,
recovery.
Raul and Alex.
Hey, great
How
duo.
are you, my friend Elio? Good to see you again, my
Okay,
guy.
hola.
Elio, yeah, see.
Big him up, man.
What a guy.
Sevilla back soon, brother.
I think the
Do
game.
you know what? He's a great guy, but if we play them in the Europa League, that's going out the window. Because in that competition, they're like, you can shoot them in the face and they just won't die. Like,
But
it's
look
like Real Madrid in
Arsenal the other
Champions
night.
League.
Look Arsenal. They beat
No, I know,
them
but
in
that was
Sevilla.
Champions
It's
League.
That's the
incredible.
Champions League.
Europa League, bro,
Europa?
it's different,
Hey,
man.
don't joke with that one.
Ramos v Salah again.
Please.
Again.
I need that. I need that. I'm not like, I need that.
You know, he doesn't want. No, he didn't
I
want
would
to do
love that.
He didn't want. He didn't want to do that.
It's shameless, bro.
Here we go, long ball over the
Rodrygo.
top. Is he going to keep it in? Vinny
Corner.
is.
Oh, yeah,
Nope.
Not
Not quite.
Rodrygo.
Oh, it's Wrexham have scored
need
again.
Joselu now.
2-0.
Sorry.
I need Joselu now. Joselu.
Look, here it is.
Joselu and Modric.
And Modric for who? Cruz?
From,
Cruz, no?
They need to
yeah,
do something, honestly, because
nice from,
Antonio.
Nearly at 500 likes as well, guys.
Carvajal.
Make sure you like the stream. See if we can get it over 500. We're
I
at
know, no.
486 at the
Carvajal.
let's get it
moment.
to 1,000.
Cruz.
We're watching the stream right now. Let's be ambitious.
Which
Show
one
us a
is
bit
the
of
other?
respect and like the bloody
But that
videos.
means
Tchouaméni.
only 14 of you right
I saw
now. Need to just go and click
Tchouaméni.
like.
Come on.
We're over
No.
500.
Do us a favour.
they are going to change
Come
the
on,
system.
lads.
Rodrygo.
Rodrygo off, Joselu on,
Yeah, not sure.
and also
Joselu, maybe
In the
As a
middle and Bellingham as at the
probably
left.
yes at the back.
In the right.
Nah, Bellingham will play off Joselu, I imagine.
Yes. More like in England, you know.
Yeah, like
kind of
two strikers almost.
and it's Harry Winks who has scored for Leicester away at QPR. Massive result.
He's
that
alive!
stays the
He's
way
found his level. That's good
it
news
does.
for him.
Harry Winks. Yep, there you go. Not many sides go to Sevilla and win. Not many English sides, says Arsenal Mania. I'm not liking or subbing, but I'm watching. Is that
You see you, yeah?
is that you?
I will find you.
You don't deserve to watch it, mate.
What's his name?
Like it. He's called MF the Villain.
Oi, our moderators, yeah. If you can block him in the chat, block him. Yeah,
You're the kind of guy
we're gonna mute
that
you.
we've been told
Yeah.
about to
Warn about you.
Yeah, we've been
Do you know
warned
the
about
worst thing is?
people
I know
like
he's lying because guess what? In the live chat, you can only comment if you're a subscriber.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Big up.
But block him anyway.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
There's a VAR check at the Arsenal game for a penalty. Eddie Nketiah just cuts across Austin Trusty, and Trusty sticks out a foot, catches him, and Eddie goes down. So we're just waiting to see if that's going to be a penalty. It could be 4 goals for Eddie if he takes
Chance for Barca. Deflection. Oh, yeah. Saque de la esquina. Corner kick again
it. No penalty.
for Barca.
It's
No
4-2,
pen given at Arsenal.
4-4-2. 4-4-2.
Yes. I think we
With
are
Vinicius.
finding a lot of spaces at the back of Camavinga.
Double
And
tackle there. Love that.
the last 3 chances they are coming from
Look at this.
Cancelo.
Cancelo's
That is a
involved.
mutual tackle.
Yeah, I think when they change the people, they are always like complaining about Ferland Mendy. I think he's defensively is really good, and we saw that since he's not on the pitch, like we are having like a lot of chances.
Yeah, Cancelo playing a bit more further up today as well.
Yeah, but we are having more
That's
chances.
poor.
We are having more chances now with Camavinga.
It's true.
So
but,
we
but
need to
it's
find
true
the
or not,
balance.
Raul. Yes, but it's true or not. And the people they complain about Ferland Mendy, and it's true that he's a player that defensively, in terms of defense, for Real Madrid has been like a good player.
No, yeah.
MF the Villain says, I'm using a VPN, so I don't need to sub. 2 steps
Well,
ahead.
Antonio.
This guy, just get out of here, man.
you
You are a villain,
I
aren't you?
respect it. He's living up to the name. I
Yeah,
respect
you
it.
are a villain, man.
You got
Open.
Charles Boltwood says,
It's
still
true
like
that.
the video, but really dislike Fuad. See people like that?
Yeah, well,
I
listen.
can appreciate it.
Thanks
though.
for
I'll do it,
watching.
Modric.
Yeah.
You're still watching, so you must
I
you
mean,
can't
still
not like
smash the
him
like
that
video.
much. This is a good one.
overlook
From
his
Hey
hatred
Jude
for me.
to Where is Jude, says Andrew Green. And then Yahaberg says, I didn't know Joaquin Lowe was a Barca fan.
Yo, that's another great one.
Fucking low.
I think that's the best one so
great,
far.
great.
I really.
Great manager, man.
Hopefully he doesn't move like
He's
him
actually
on the bench.
just he's took over someone recently as well. Actually, back in employment. Let me see.
Vamos.
What world am I in when a Real Madrid fan saying he needs Joselu to come on? Says Martin.
This is the only striker that we had.
Yeah, it's true.
What about the guy from the El Toro, the guy that he used to play last year, that he scored against Atletico Madrid? He's not playing for the team.
Álvaro.
Yeah.
He's not Álvaro Rodríguez. He's Ancelotti doesn't say.
I don't know. That guy, he
doesn't invite
playing
to-
in the derby against Atletico Madrid. He scored and
I know,
we
I
never
know.
know nothing about him.
Yeah, no.
We didn't
Apparently,
see him again, man.
apparently 2 days ago, Ancelotti said no, he's gonna have opportunity, but not today.
I don't
So-
understand that, honestly.
Yeah, no. Not you, not me, not
Goal for Sunderland at home to Norwich. Jack Clark with the penalty on the 80th minute to pretty much seal that win now and those 3 points for the Black Cats. That's their name, isn't it?
Wow.
The Black Cats.
Sunderland.
It was Bosch?
Yeah.
Or Ter
Bosch?
Stegen?
I thought you were calling
Ter
Wickham
Stegen.
the Black Cats.
No.
I was going to say, what?
They're the,
Chance, eh?
look,
Let's have a look at this.
got like a
Aurélien
some kind of
Tchouameni with a great
Ooh.
shot. Good
That's
save
going
there.
wide, though.
Tchouameni is
camera
really
says
good
one for
from
the
that
camera, isn't it?
distance.
Camera.
It's
The
coming.
8K
It's coming.
saves. Them 8K saves hit different.
Ah.
Yeah, confirmation
Whoa.
down below
This
for
one is
you.
going to be complicated.
Bellingham is going to get 2 last-minute goals. Says fire up.
Maybe.
Alex, I need you to cook Matisse on Monday, please. Do not worry, my friend. I've already bought the B outfit.
Be careful.
Right, don't worry about that. Bellingham honeymoon period over. Says Arsenal maniac.
Bellingham, come on.
It's another shout for a penalty. Ref's given us that's 2 penalties. Javier Vieira goes down. Should be a penalty as well.
Vamos a ver.
67 minutes gone now. What can we see
he's
here? It's
coming.
Jude
Oh,
Bellingham goes for.
Oh!
Jude Bellingham! No! Oh my God! What a goal!
Yo! They said, where is
Jude? Mick Jagger in the mud. What? This guy is rarely speechless, but he cannot believe what he's just seen there. Jude Bellingham.
Believe this.
That's the goal of the
Do
season.
you know this guy?
That's the goal of the season.
I
Hey.
say that we need
What a-
today.
No
today.
celebration.
Today.
Let's have a look. It was
What
headed out. Gets it outside the box. It's moving.
Do you know what it is about that
I
goal?
say today.
Not sure about
You know what
Ter
it is about that
Stegen
goal?
here, eh?
Where is
Raul.
Jude?
He already had
Jude,
in his
they
head.
said.
No matter what, I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
He had it in his head from ages ago. No matter what happens,
Now-
I'm gonna shoot.
Now I just
And
say
look at the technique. Look,
Maybe it's
head
true
down,
because-
laces, moving.
he tried in the one chance before, right?
Wow.
Look. He feel the color. He feel. ¿Cómo se dice
Yeah,
culo?
got a
Del
lazo.
culo.
Look at Cruz, not even celebrating.
The crest.
He's done that before.
Do you know
He's
why?
been there, done
Do you
that.
know
He's been
why?
there, done that.
One more is coming. So
Oh, yeah.
he took the ball. One more is coming, man.
Cruz is
Hey,
like,
Jude.
win a World Cup and then talk to me.
Don't be afraid. Take a sad step. Make it
Raul
dance.
kills me.
Oh,
No. Respect Jude Bellingham, man.
Sorry.
It was an incredible goal.
Hey,
but-
Stegen's hand
I
after
found
he
the
tried to
comment.
save it.
Andrew Green, step forward, brother. You were saying from hey Jude to where is
yeah.
Jude. I would like you to
What's
speak
1 minute?
now, please.
Yeah.
Where
Also,
are your
there's a-
comments?
And
There's
the
a
honeymoon
second-
period over.
Honeymoon
There's
period.
There's a second
Hi!
VAR check
This is
on a
what-
penalty. Second VAR check on a penalty here for Arsenal. I
86
think
minutes
both
gone.
should be penalties. And the ref has gone to the monitor, which normally means there could be an overturning. So let's see. Look,
inside the box.
I don't know.
yeah,
I think it can be a
yeah.
penalty if the foul
Now we
continues into the box.
Yeah, I
but
think that's a
but he's definitely missed the ball.
Tell you
Should
what,
be a
Real
penalty.
Madrid on the ascendancy here. 20 minutes to go. And we were hearing.
Hey, this is my thing. Falta.
Scores tap-ins. He's just shut you all up there. What a goal.
Man is saying Fuad with the receipts in the chat.
Hey man, listen. I keep a log of everything you lot say, man.
Wow. RIP to any headphone users listening to that singing, says Vay Victor. It was singing. But look at this.
Look.
No deflection, straight through.
Not sure if
That's an
Ter
arrow.
Stegen
That's
can
an
make
arrow.
a little bit
You know
more.
when they-
Look,
when
Ter
they
Stegen. Ter Stegen maybe could do
Should
something.
do more.
A little
Why
bit
he
more, man.
didn't do anything?
He didn't do
What do you
that.
think?
He knows the moment. He knows the moment.
No,
This ain't the moment to
I
celebrate.
like that.
There's something
I
more cooking.
like that, yeah, because
Listen.
you can't do that celebration to draw.
Yeah.
That's the Man United thing.
facts.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
got to be. Yeah, that's the Man United thing. He's got to do the celebration for a winning goal. You know, he knows the draw is not. You know,
Yeah, no, I agree.
Substitución for Barcelona. Romeu.
he's been given as a penalty, Arsenal penalty, by the way.
Have a penalty.
4-0, no?
Can
Fabio
Nketiah.
Vieira is going to step up and take it. He is indeed.
Is he?
He is.
Oh, when he scored.
And he's going to score it as well.
Fabio Vieira, 88 minutes. Arsenal 4, Sheffield United 0.
We said 4. We said 4-0.
4-0, man.
4-0.
We are going to
4-0.
You know ball. Come on, man. 4-0. Easy.
Yeah,
Both of us, no? It was
3 of us.
That's 3 of us.
Yeah, he said as well. Yeah.
Watford 1, Millwall 2, by the way. Wes Harding, 85 minutes gone at Vicarage Road. And Millwall look like they might be coming away with all 3 points. And also it looks like Burnley, after leading, have now drawn. It's 2-2. Burnley might have just nicked a point right at the end.
Everywhere.
Great
Is
finish.
there another one?
Yeah, we said.
Okay.
Yeah, we said a penalty.
Yeah. There's just a lot of shouting going on.
There's too much going on. Nah, I can't keep up, man.
Arsenal maniac, shameless in the chat. I told you, Jude's a good player. Forget the honeymoon period. It was a typo.
Hey, you know what? I respect it. At least you step forward. Andrew Green, I'm still looking for you.
Yeah,
LJ Brown, where are you at as well?
Could do something better.
Ter Stegen, good, you know, it was.
Wow, some tapping that from Jude, hey?
Innit?
Keeper could do something better.
Before the game, you said to me outside when we were eating our tacos, you said, I am waiting for the picture.
Look.
You
Yeah.
didn't do it, but it's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, sure. No.
Raul, very confident,
Yeah,
very loud all of a sudden. Joaquim Low.
Listen.
Joaquim Low, well, we have the chances. We have the chances for 2-0.
Did you see the Beckham documentary?
Yes.
Wow.
Because, to be honest, I had now the same feeling. When the players want to play, they are creating more chance. They are playing football now.
Real Madrid
Until
look
now,
like if there's any team that's going to score,
as
Real
I say in the documentary also.
Still, in the second half, they are playing better. We have a few chances and we didn't score. That's the football.
Yeah,
that's football as well. No? They arrived once in the second half. They were always obviously pushing.
Yeah.
And that's football, you know. You don't score the second one, then Real Madrid they can arrive once.
Oh, it's a VAR check though at the Vitality. How cruel could this be on Burnley if they don't come away with a draw now? That's now into added time, and the VAR will trickle on. Still 0-0 between Hibs and Celtic, by the way. Celtic desperate for the 3 points there.
Whoa, mamma mia.
Well played, Valverde. Wow, that's unbelievable play.
Who is this
he just ran the whole pitch.
It's Fede
Is that
Valverde.
Marcelo or
It's
no?
Fede
It's
Valverde.
Pajarito.
Chance here comes in across.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah. Falta.
No, it's yellow card. Orange.
Orange.
We need to go to.
No goal for Burnley. How cruel.
Who is taking the fall? Alaba? Alaba, be careful with Alaba.
Chouameni, no?
No, Alaba.
Rodrygo is not
Jude.
the pitch.
He just scored from there.
Yeah, but
the same position.
Is he a free kick guy though?
Yeah,
Bro,
free kick.
Jude's a free kick guy. Jude's anything guy.
Jude, bro.
Hey,
10 minutes of added time in the Arsenal game.
Wow. And it doesn't look like that goal stands then at Vitality.
Apparently that goal was from like 40 yards out.
See, Alaba, Tchouaméni, Valverde. Too many players, right?
Unbelievable.
Madrid.
10 minutes added on at the Emirates.
Madrid?
Cardiff 2, Bristol City now losing 2-0 away at Cardiff. Ruben Colwell with the goal, but there's a very dangerous free kick here. They've given the goal.
Alaba.
They have given the goal.
It's been given now.
They have given the goal for Burnley. So they could come away with a point there from being.
And apparently that was a 45-yard goal, and there's
Valverde,
talk of a big mistake in that. I haven't seen it yet,
well.
but oh dear.
2-2 at the Vitality. But who will take this free kick? It's a 75 minutes.
Valverde?
It looks like Valverde or Modric takes.
Team Valverde.
Valverde blocked.
Handball?
Out.
That's a corner.
No.
Handball, right.
Leave it.
Going to Barca. It's all kicking off though on the Saturday Football Show. This is the business end of the show. This is where the most drama and excitement happens. If you are enjoying the show, please smash that like button. There is well over 1,600 of you watching right now. Let's get the likes up to 1,000 as well.
I think it's
Yamal time.
We are going to have fun now.
Rafinha as well.
Now is the moment. I think
big moments. Now some juice is coming on.
And it's 3 points. Nothing else,
So the draw is fine for us, but I want the 3.
The draw is 1 point on top. No, Real Madrid or Barcelona. I think Barcelona needs to win, no?
I think they are happy as well with the result, because they say that maybe we can get more points out of
Andrew Green.
of Real Madrid.
I am pulling a Sancho, not apologising to anyone.
Wrong and strong. Alright, fair enough, man.
Yeah, man.
He'll have to train on his own for that.
Yeah.
Hey, just make sure you like the stream.
Go
at
in his
least,
own chat. He's relegated.
Shout out Andrew Green as well. He's a
chat.
regular he's a regular viewer of the boxing
Fellow
show.
Big him up, man.
Big him up, man. He's always on.
Hey,
the
we
stream.
haven't done the roll call today, man. Usually we ask people where they're watching from, and we
Yeah.
always see kind of all the
around the
countries
world.
they're coming from. Listen, let us know in the comments before we do, 15 minutes left of the game. Let us know where you're watching from today.
It could be anywhere in the world.
I'm always hearing Sao Tome, Micronesia. Trust me, I've heard some crazy places.
Chance.
Oh my God.
It's Jude again.
Oh,
Handball.
no.
Jude and
Just
Romero.
broken up. Vinny here out wide. 1v1 with Raul.
Araujo.
We are playing too close.
By
to
the way, the
goalkeeper.
VAR
I
is
think
still.
Chicken?
I don't know what's going on at the Vitality.
Look at that. Look at
Look
that.
at-
Look at that. Look at that.
Still no confirmation of the second scorer, but the VAR is back and forth. I'm not sure. Brixton, India, bedroom. We've got someone watching from Serbia, India again, Nepal, Trinidad and Tobago, California, Malaysia, Norway,
Singapore.
Michigan, Pakistan.
Mamma mia.
Alrededor del
Trinidad.
mundo.
Del mundo, Córdoba.
Todo, eh?
Todo el mundo.
Nepal.
North Korea.
Michigan.
I don't know how you got
Norway.
YouTube in North Korea.
Córdoba? No? Córdoba?
Cádiz, Dublin,
Cardiff.
Hey,
Wembley.
we got
Durban,
Mohammed in
South
Wembley as well.
Shout out. David watching from Jamaica, Phil watching from Aberdeen.
Toulouse.
Burnley goal still
Vamos,
being
Alberto.
checked. We haven't got confirmation yet of this 2-2 because
Hey,
the goal is still
Guess what?
being checked
Take your time. Make the right decision.
at the time.
Because you've learned from that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So you'd rather the right decision be
Absolutely.
made. Yeah.
Ipswich 3-1 up at home to Plymouth. We've got viewers in Liverpool. We've got
Hey,
someone
hey.
from watching from
Global.
underneath the table in the studio.
Brother, I didn't see you there, but stay over there.
Disallowed.
Hey, Vinny cooking.
The goal.
Hey, come on! Penalty! Is that a penalty?
Diving, man.
No?
I was diving.
Hey, is that not a yellow for diving then?
He's diving, man.
Oh, but he's still pressing.
And that goal has been disallowed, by the way.
Finally.
for Burnley. Offside.
Oh,
They'll
they
be
back.
gutted. They will be gutted.
La
I
man.
bet Vincent Kompany is doing his nut right now.
Good.
Another goal in the game between Ipswich and Plymouth. The
Great
goal
goal.
for Plymouth. Trying to keep up with everything right now. It's pretty mad.
Oh.
Barnet win 2-0 away. Oxford! And it was a decent effort from Lewandowski, but it flies over. 11 minutes of normal time to go in Barcelona. Now we've got a game on our hands. Who's going to go and be the hero? Who's going to win it? For either team. Watford 2, Millwall 2. Rajovic with the goal in the 92nd minute to rescue a point for Watford. Was that a foul by Araujo? It's a bit rugby-ish again. I'm not going to lie to you.
Let's see.
It's a bit rugby-ish.
He's
I
like-
don't know. Anywhere else on the pitch? And I think that's a free kick.
Yeah, but can't you imagine
It's a
1-1,
it's-
a penalty in the
I know, but
Montjuic?
if it's a pen,
Yeah.
it's a pen.
Yeah, pen is a pen, my friend.
No, yeah, but we're
Pen's a
playing
pen.
away Barcelona, you know.
You kidding me
Aye.
or one, man?
It was
Another goal for Arsenal. It's 5. Who scored? Don't say Eddie again. Has he done it again?
Yeah.
I don't think he has. I don't know who scored.
No, otro.
Rafinha.
No.
I know, it's
Who scored?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna watch the corner kick now.
It's
Fabio
Tomiyasu.
Hierro taking it. Oh, of course it is Tomiyasu. I should have known. But he
Take
wins,
hero,
he wins
Tomiyasu.
everything in the air. He wins absolutely
And that was
everything
a
in the air.
great strike from Gavi that just flies over.
Goal
MK
comes-
Dons 3.
Very,
Swindon
very
2.
similar goal to the last time. Again, it's a little bit scrappy from Sheffield United, and then he's just there for the poacher's finish. And it is Tomiyasu 5-0 sourcing, absolutely sourcing, bro. Big man.
You got a one Madrid fan sat amongst a wall of Barca fans.
The sneaky one. Eh?
Hey, that is too funny.
Hey! Uy, qué bien. Very good, eh?
Yeah, confirmation
Come
of
on,
that
England
5th
in
goal
the
for
game,
Arsenal.
right?
What a performance it's been from them today.
Especially a lot of the substitute players as well. Tomiyasu's been great. Fabio Vieira's been great. Leandro Trossard has been taking the absolute piss, just dancing around, step overs. He's playing like, he doesn't normally do that well on the wing because he's not a natural winger. He's, but he's
VAR check
he's
at the
absolutely
Emirates
that's
on
fine.
that
Makes
fifth goal.
no difference to me. Good luck. But the goal looked clean. I mean, let's see what they're looking at here. Maybe there's shouts of a foul because there's a lot of argy-bargy going on in the box, but should be a goal. I don't see the goal getting disallowed, to be honest. I'd be very surprised.
Loving the drama in this video. Can't wait for the Manchester derby tomorrow, says Kirsten.
It's going to be tasty.
Apparently Faisal is doing the Bellingham celebration in the Barca section.
I would love to see that. I know Oslo's got a vlog coming of that Clásico trip, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Full time, Sunderland 3, Norwich 1, Wigan 2, Shrewsbury 0 in League 1 as well. There is 40 seconds to go in Easter Road. Hibs and Celtic still battling it out. It looks like it's going to end 0-0 there, which isn't good for, well, I suppose it's a great result for Hibs, but definitely not for Celtic. Gareth Ainsworth being consoled there by the Leicester manager. It finishes 2-1 to Leicester. Harry Winks with the winner on the 80th minute in like a kind of peach-coloured shirt for Leicester, which I don't mind at all. I think it's quite nice. But another home defeat for QPR. It can't really get any worse for them at the minute, as all the players, a lot of them on the floor. It must have been a tense game, that one. Kane has been speaking German English the whole time, says D Rock.
Das wunderbar.
But what a goal that was, by the way, from Jude Bellingham. 83 minutes now gone at in Barcelona, and it's now full time at where's that? Norwich, Sunderland, yeah, Sunderland. Yeah. Sunderland 3, Norwich 1, full time there. Jack Clark, was he at Tottenham at one point?
Yeah, former Tottenham boy, 10 million, never really made any serious appearances yet.
Yeah.
Went on loan and he's apparently doing really well out of Sunderland. So
he's still got time. Full time then at Easter Road. Hibs 0, Celtic 0. Full time as well at Vicarage Road. Watford 2, Millwall 2. Arsenal currently leading 5-0, as we know. And it's 83 minutes gone in Barca. Barca looking to attack here. Lewandowski on heavy touch.
Heavy touch. Harry Kane would never.
Amarilla.
Hombre, minimum.
Romeo bringing down Camavinga there. Maybe.
When did that transfer happen? Oriol Romeo to
this
summer. This summer, yeah.
Because
last year he was at Girona, if I'm not mistaken. What club was he at?
Girona.
Yeah, he was at Girona and he played really well. I was surprised nobody took him from Southampton when they got relegated.
He was in Chelsea before.
Because they had no money though, so they were looking around and they said, "Yeah, go on, we'll have you back. Why not?"
Full time in the Arsenal game.
Free as well.
5-0.
Free.
Extremely, yeah.
It was free.
3 points for the Gunners at home. Love that. We've got the lineups in for you for the 5:30 game. Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Newcastle. Jose Sarr in goal. Kilman, Dawson and Gomez at the back. Nelson Semedo, 8 Nouri. With Lamina and Traore in the middle. Pedro Neto, Mateus Cunha and Hwang Hee-chan as well for Wolves. Let's see how Newcastle line up. Can they get another 3 points this week? They're playing very well in the Prem at the minute. Pope in goal, Trippier. Jamal Lascelles keeps his spot after Sven Botman is still out injured. Fabian Schär and Dan Burn at the back with Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, Joel Linton. Tonali's not playing, he's in the studio with us. Almiron, Wilson and Anthony Gordon all up front for Newcastle.
Corner. Wow.
It's coming.
Nervous?
Well, I've seen that Real Madrid, they are pushing and we are playing too close to, we are playing too deep. And I think that's not good, No. We can find maybe spaces at the back, but you never know,
It looked that you don't want to win.
I want to win.
No, your
no,
team.
but it's true that Barcelona is like playing, I don't know if for physical reasons or why.
Cross comes in from Rodrygo.
That's what I told at the beginning of the when we were starting is like I think Frankie de Jong is so important for this team.
Yeah, he is. Without him, you don't have that connector.
The connector, box to box man.
He's dangerous.
Rafinha on as well for Barca here, by the way. Swings it out wide. Oh, it's nice. Offside.
Yo!
That was a mishit shot, I'm convinced.
Ay.
That looked like a mishit shot more than a cross from you.
You see, my team now.
Hey, take it how it comes, man.
Yeah. Sorry?
My team now. It's my team.
Well, it's pushing Real. No.
Oh yeah.
These players are moving mad.
It's true that we need a player that brings the ball, to the forward.
This is with De Jong.
That's Frankie. That's
Frankie
his job.
De Jong, breaking lines, we say in Spanish,
Breaking lines,
Yeah.
Fabrizio Romano has just tweeted, "It should be remembered again and again that Jude Bellingham is 20 years old, born in June 2003. It is unbelievable, isn't it?
Freak.
A goal like that in a game like this, in his first one at 20. And you lot were saying in the comments, his honeymoon period is over.
Risky pass there, Kepa. Risky pass.
Close, eh?
Tell you what, some nasty passes and heavy touches happening. It's very tense though. The last 5 minutes of this one, Joselu holds it up, gives it straight to Araujo.
Could you imagine last year, Kepa playing in Real Madrid?
It's true, that's true, man.
Honestly, I
When
was
he
shocked.
got that email,
And he's the one that you can
moon.
imagine that he will be playing, he's not playing.
He wasn't even
Brahim
first
Diaz,
choice
no?
for Chelsea, and he's getting emails saying, "Do you want to join Madrid?" Yeah, of course. Wow. So yeah, really harsh in the end for Burnley. From what we know, anyway, we know that VAR decision check took over 10 minutes.
My God.
Oh, it's a chance! Joselu!
No way, he's fumbled it. He's
got it
fumbled
caught
it.
under his feet.
He's actually fumbled
That was
it.
Benzema.
Those are the problems you have when you play of like that's typical traditional number 9. They're just not as. That's why we see so many like false 9s or number 10s or like a Jalfi, you know, because
Good tackle.
that turning
Good tackle.
circle is just very, very slow. But what a pass that
What a
is.
ball.
Good
touch as well. It's good defending. No, that's good defending. Nah, bro. That's good defending. That is solid defending. No, Inigo Martinez, fair play, man. That's good recovery.
The substitution.
Joselu is trash, says Reds. Kepa have that Chelsea blood in him, says Mohid.
Forever.
The last substitution
Jesus
for
Christ,
Ancelotti,
Joselu says KM.
Or?
Benzema would have taken that chance, says Mbusi. Sell Joselu, says Joey B. Joselu, piss off, says Mohid. And
This
Joselu
can't be Real
again.
Madrid with Joselu up top. It is a bit crazy to see Joselu up top and Oriol
Former
Romero
Stoke striker.
and Romeo
It's
in
true,
the
it's
midfield for Barcelona. This is what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's
I agree, man. Honestly.
How the mighty are
You
fallen,
know,
I
it's
say.
like,
Oh,
look,
yeah,
again.
No, he got the ball.
No,
He got the
challenge.
ball.
That's
He
a
got
great
the ball.
challenge.
Second ball,
I don't want to
man.
hear that.
Challenge.
Second ball, that
You
got
got to be strong in them challenges.
You need to be safe, in the middle, like.
That was really good.
And then the second ball that he lost. There.
Yeah. Romeo is not someone I look at and think this is a Barcelona type midfielder here.
No,
This
I
is
do.
Not, you think so?
I do.
No, I don't think
Someone
so.
who's technically sound, someone who's solid defensively. I think he's just one of those. Good, he would be a good squad
think
player
there's
for
bet-
Barca.
I think, but
He's not going to play week in, week out.
I know what you mean, but I
in
think
terms of someone who's reliable, I really think when he was at Southampton, one of the most underrated DMs in the league, in my opinion. Honestly, I think passing wise, he's actually underrated. I
Romeo.
think
it's
Romeo,
true.
yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but then
He
he
played in a great Southampton team.
Bro,
as well, by
I'm
the way.
telling you, every time I
Van
watched
Dijk.
Southampton, he looked solid. And I was like, why don't big clubs go for him? So when he ended up at Barca, former academy graduate, I'm like, it actually just makes sense.
Someone
Go
said they
there,
bought him
go be a
for-
squad player.
Someone said they bought Joselu for 800k euros.
Yeah,
Yes, it's true.
Joselu was never the intended target. It was always Mbappe. Once the drama unfolded, they got left in this situation.
It's a chance.
What a
to
ball.
Barca.
Aye, bad
touch
first touch.
Again, we've not been treated
It's a
to
very
the
difficult one, though. That one's quite
Good.
difficult.
That one,
to-
it was a good recover.
chance here, though. Rafinha. Raul cannot look.
Yeah.
30 seconds of normal time.
You've got two players
go.
next to you unmarked,
The
and
last
you go all the
substitution-
way to the other side to the one player that is marked. Why? There's two. There's easily available. There in the middle.
Definitely.
This is Ancelotti has a problem. The last substitution for when? The last substitution for Ancelotti.
Brahim, for example.
Brahim?
Why not? Why is not playing him more? Because in Milan he was one of the best players.
No,
of AC
well,
Milan.
and he want to play. And he bring to us a lot of attitude for
I
the
know,
last
I
minute.
know, I
But
know, I
now,
saw
for example,
him.
take out.
I
4
don't
minutes to
understand.
go.
Valverde, for example, now.
4
I
minutes
don't
to
understand
go.
why he doesn't play more. Honestly,
Brahim.
Brahim Diaz is like as a player like with quality.
Yeah.
Oh,
We are losing a lot of ball, Barcelona. Like no control at all of the game. That's
very
what
good.
Barca is, no?
Pajarín.
Control of the game, control of the ball.
Very
In
good.
the
Pass the
Premier
ball in
League
the
today,
middle,
by the way,
it's
we're
like-
seeing the first debut of the
Ooh,
winter.
look at the pass.
Yellow
Look at the.
ball. Camavinga.
This kind of
Driving.
football. is
Driving.
Real Madrid.
End product
Camavinga.
here.
Great
Great.
strike.
Raul.
Yeah.
Dog.
Foul.
So
Not in my house.
he's so good,
Out.
and
No,
he's
it's
so,
good from both of them there.
To
Sure.
go out.
how's
Carvajal.
Camavinga so strong? No one really to aim at in the
Yeah.
box. He's gonna have to work it more central again.
Just patience, isn't it?
There's no one really.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there's so many
Look
Barcelona
at Jude
bodies
just
behind
hanging around on the edge,
Yeah.
just waiting for that wonder strike.
Just Jose.
In the hole, just chilling.
No one else. A proper number 9. Sure, Antonio.
It's good defending there from Barcelona to push them all the way back.
Mad.
Yeah, but
Cross
too-
comes
too
in
deep,
from
too deep.
Carvajal.
Oh my God!
Jude Bellingham!
Jude again.
Jude Bellingham has done it! It's 2-1 to Madrid in the Clásico! Xavi can't believe it!
There it is.
Neither can Alex! He said it was coming! He said it was coming! And he's done it!
Nah.
Jude Bellingham!
Nah, he is too
Oh,
cold.
he is that guy!
Cold.
He is that
Can't
guy!
be stopped. He can't be
Oh
stopped.
my God!
Bro, he's a freak.
Offside.
No.
He's a freak.
Oh my
Alex.
God.
He's a
was coming.
freak.
The manager of the.
Look at this. Look at his position as well. Exactly what you said.
look,
Deep
look.
run.
Yeah.
Let them man just wait.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Jude
you.
Bellingham, man.
What
This
a
guy
player.
is a joke.
What
Two
a
goals,
player.
two
joke.
very different types of goals as well.
Hey, you. No.
Come on, mate.
You know what? I think now Bellingham is a world-class player. Now, today.
He gets his tap in.
Don't check the offside, don't check the penalty,
Oh
don't
my
check. It
God.
was a
I
goal.
think it was a
was a
lucky
goal.
rebound and he scored, no? It was
But he
like,
scored two very different types of goals. One of them's an absolute banger from outside the box.
Oh,
The other one's a typical poacher, third man run. You know, he's a complete midfielder.
I can't
He
believe
is a
this shit.
complete
I
midfielder.
cannot believe Jude Bellingham. Like, what is this guy on?
English, no?
Bro, generational
What?
talent. I don't care.
He's
Now
a
can we not
complete
celebrate?
midfielder.
Always in the place, in the
You
correct
need-
place.
Bro, that's a generational
He
talent.
seems
Lastima.
like is what is happening.
Eight
You know, they are
goals.
defending too deep. It was
in La Liga now. for Bellingham.
I said
little bit lucky as well with the rebound, honestly, of Modric, but his goal. And he was on the place, no?
He's in
He
the
was on
right
the place,
at
you
the
know,
right
and
time,
then
It's
and
world class movement
and
to just
he's
be
not
there.
number
Just to be
9.
there.
You know what I mean? He's not number 9.
Yeah.
He's different. I don't know.
He's world class play
He
to,
was
to
on
be
the-
Oh
there.
my God, man.
If the ball falls to the edge of the box, he's going to be there to shoot. If the ball takes a deflection, he's going to be there to tap in. He reads the game so well to make sure he's in the right place at the right
I
time.
am thinking
That's
that
He's 20.
I am thinking the same. Just because the other player or other number 9 is gonna be outside.
Yeah.
Probably. He was behind Madrid, waiting the.
Wait.
But to know, even if the number 9 is there, to position himself as
Wow.
to react to however the game flows, he's just going to react to it and be in the right place at the right time is amazing.
Arsenal Maniac says, how is a 20-year-old Englishman from Birmingham running La Liga? Who would have thought it? He has the most man of the match awards and goals now for Madrid.
One more. Oh. Yes, do it.
Can it be 3-1?
No, don't touch it. You are outside.
There's 5 seconds to go.
Hey,
This is
referee!
cruel.
Referee!
It's cruel. Football is a
Referee!
cruel game, man.
Vamos. Come
Alex, man, I've got to.
Come
No,
on.
it's like, we need to the second half, man. We were playing too deep, man.
Yeah, way
Too
too
close
deep.
to the goalkeeper.
But will there be more late drama? One more chance, you feel, for
Vamos,
Barca. And it's headed away by
Nah.
Rudiger, and it's away by him again, and that surely wraps it all up now. Rudiger will stay down and waste a bit of time here now. But Barcelona will now have their first defeat.
Oh,
of
one
the
substitution
season.
more. You see now.
Lucas Vázquez
Very
will be
intelligent.
coming on.
Ancelotti.
No.
Handball?
Vasquez coming on,
Could be.
and
Yeah, look.
Vinicius coming off. I don't believe what I've seen.
Bro, I'm still lost for words. I'm actually still lost for words.
cannot
Because you know,
believe this
like
guy.
when he said like Jude Bellingham is gonna come again
He
and he's
said
gonna score.
he's
I
coming.
thought no,
He's
but you know,
coming.
like when you think someone's joking and you're like, ah.
He knew it.
But I in the back of your mind, you're also thinking he might. And then when you see the first goal, you're like,
Nah, this kid
this
is
guy's.
just-
a
Luca Vinicius!
Then you see the second
Hey,
goal. It's like,
Barcelona! Toma ahí, Vini! Come
Vinicius
on.
is like,
It's
Hostia.
provoking, yeah. No, it's provoking. No, because I am sure that everyone is singing something against Vinicius. I am sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know Spain. I know Barcelona. Maybe.
Oh, what a block!
Mano.
Was that handball?
Mano.
Let's
see. Let's see.
Late.
hey, there's still something here.
I think they might not.
VAR.
Romeo.
Strike from Romeo. It was a
VAR.
great strike. Blocked by Alaba.
VAR block with the hand.
VAR.
Predict 2-2 before the game.
Did. I said 3-2.
Let me cook.
Second goal and it's better than Alisson. No.
Hey, Ter Stegen, this is your time.
Ter Stegen is up. This is the drama that you've all tuned in
Don't
to
worry,
watch.
we have
Over
Kepa.
2,500 of you in. The cross
No,
comes
that
in.
one.
Oh, it's up in the air.
The referee!
Still tight, and that
Is
is
it gone? Is it gone?
The game is over. Real Madrid
It's over. No,
and
not
Jude
yet.
Bellingham
Not yet.
have won it. Raul wins
Thomas,
again on
very,
DR Sports.
it's very important, this 3 point. Shut up, all to Barcelona fan. Come on.
I'm going to stand
Thank
up.
you, English.
I'm going to stand
What are you
up.
saying? The Jude standing ovation. He deserves it. He deserves it.
Bro, my hand.
He's crying. He's crying.
Bro.
He's crying.
Look at he's crying.
He's crying.
bro.
Oh,
Fucking get in there. Fucking have that, you
he's
sausage.
crying.
He's the man of the match. Jude Bellingham. What more can you say about this fella? And I say fella, he was a teenager last year, so he's barely a fella. But he is like, what is going on with
You know,
this guy?
I think I am so happy just because he
can't
didn't
believe
choose
this shit.
He didn't choose the money. He chose the color, and he said no.
What was the money? Liverpool.
No.
No.
In terms of he said.
And he didn't listen to he didn't listen to France.
Come on. He went to Real Madrid for what?
No, for win
Listen, you
Champions League,
lot
for
still
win
have
to-
money.
to improve. He
It's
didn't.
fine. I understand that he wants to play in a good team, you know.
Exactly,
But
and
at
proper
the
team,
end,
and he
money is
didn't choose.
important as well, no?
It's important as well for Barcelona as well as important.
Yeah, Barcelona. We don't have a P now, but this
The thing is, as
I'm
well, the game
speechless, bro.
before the equaliser, you know, the game was
Passing him
a
by.
little bit flat. You know, like there was the intensity in the last half an hour, but before we were saying, you know, the game, they're cancelling each other out a little bit. It was a close game, a little bit flat, and then just somewhat it needed. You guys said it before the game. These are games where you have a breakout performance for somebody. You know, you've seen him do it at smaller clubs. Can you
Xavi
do it
crying,
against a big
look.
club? Yeah, breakout performance.
what it
bit.
means.
It's mad. It's crazy.
I'm speechless about this bloke. Honestly, 2 goals from him alone in the last 15 minutes to win the game in your first La Liga away. No.
He was obviously
too good
talented.
to be
At,
true.
He was obviously
it's
talented
too
at
good.
Dortmund, but how much have Real Madrid developed him, and how much of this is just him being
Bro,
just
no,
in
of course.
It's,
Look,
it's his
there's
natural ability that Real Madrid have now unlocked, and who knows where he could end up. By the way,
For me-
this is just the start.
For me, I think it just says a lot about his character. I
can't
think
believe this
the
stuff.
character at 16 to say, all right, I'm going to leave my boyhood club and go to Germany. And
you were
let's be
laughing
honest,
when they retired his number.
And let's be honest, yeah, no, we all
Now
were.
watch.
We all were. But when he went to Dortmund as well, let's not forget last season, that title push, he was one of the main reasons why they were there. Of course, they fell away at the end, but you have to give him so much credit for that character. Then to come Madrid and back yourself to say, all right, I'm not going to choose the comfort of coming back home to England. I'm going to go to the biggest club and challenge myself. I'm going to take Zidane's shirt on top of that.
Number
And in
5.
every single game within that, it's like, people can say, like he was saying before, there might be some games where he's not influencing the game. But I always say, to step up in certain moments when your team needs you. It's so many times we see players having a stinker for 80 minutes and they'll take the last 10 minutes off and you'll be like, yeah, this guy's had one of the worst games. Odegaard, people have been criticising this season. But to, in those last minutes, to still be like, you know what, I could turn it around. This ain't by fluke now, I'm sorry. This is time and time again we're seeing this. This is character.
every game,
This is
Fuad.
determination,
It's not
bro.
time
And
and time
you
again,
have to
it's
give
every
credit to
game.
that mindset. And to have that at such a young age for me is the most impressive part for me. And that says, what more can he do? That's the scary bit.
Yeah,
Win the
that's
Champions League.
the scary bit. Like,
Win the Champions
how
League.
many
And this-
Champions Leagues can he win?
I don't know, but let's see.
Oh
Because
my
he cannot
God.
do everything alone, to
Jude
be honest.
Bellingham,
But
man.
another thing,
That's true. He
he
was
cannot win alone.
He was to the only player of Real Madrid. I will say that.
Yeah, Carvajal, he did a good job as
Carvajal,
well against
yes.
Joao Felix.
Let's look at the first goal
Joao
again.
Felix was in trouble with.
Yes, but you
Look
know,
at
like
that.
it was this one. Probably Ter Stegen can do something as well, but
20,
honestly, it was a
25
great
yards
goal,
out.
honestly.
20, 25 yards out across the ball.
Another thing respect of the game is
finished.
always as a Madridista is always the same.
Yeah, it's true.
If you have too many chances in the first half, you need to kill us.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
true, it's
didn't
true.
kill us,
That's the
now
two
you
the
can
two
see what
posts, man, and then you know.
it's everywhere, every game.
But I think Barcelona, we were playing too deep, and then Barcelona, we are not that team that we know how to play like that. If it's Atletico de Madrid, they know how to play like that. We were having a good defense in the first half, but playing like 40 meters, you know, like say, like you know, closer to the. Let's say we were playing in 20 meters, but in another level, you know. We were playing the second half, really close, man. And that's what happened, you know. This one, the second goal, it was a prone control on Modric, and Bellingham is on the place and scored. And it's what it is. Well, let's see now. 4 points. And
I just
we
don't
will
believe
win
it,
probably, in Bernabeu than is a place that we have been winning during the last times as well. We need to keep on track, but I think it's so important for Barcelona to recover some players, and they are bases for the team, like Frankie de Jong, and is not Jude Bellingham, because Bellingham, he plays more, in another position, but is now the most important player for Barcelona.
I'm still pretty speechless,
Mate, I'm lost for words.
I don't even know how to end this stream.
I'm seeing people editing Jude Bellingham into Cristiano.
I know how to end the stream. I know how to end the stream. Hey, Alex, I know how to end the stream. That's it.
Just one of them. It's unbelievable. Jude Bellingham. It's just, madness. Let's jump into some super chats.
The same for
Nketiah getting it on re-edits.
Big up kill though, man. Hattrick in the Premier.
Big him up as well, man.
Ain't easy. Chelsea more twisted than Fuad's hair today, says LJ Brown. Coming in with the jokes again.
Hey,
Craig Tyson from a Cherries fan would be fuming if I was Burnley. On a certain stream, they showed 2 VAR cameras, one onside and one offside. Lid blown off. Yeah, I mean, Burnley and Vincent Kompany will be absolutely devastated not to come away from the Vitality today with at least a point. I can't tell you exactly what happened, but we'll all see it later and we'll talk about it on Monday. Lucho Ball says, what is the Barca fans' Instagram? He seemed very cool.
Well, my Instagram is Alex_Amoros, AMOROS.
Vamos, chicos.
No Robert Pires.
Or Joaquin Love. Or Tonali. Or Noel Gallagher. Or Ian Brown. Yeah, there's been a few names for Alejandro today.
Yes.
Captain Morgan says, I like this Alejandro guy. He talks a lot of sense. Big up.
Thank you so
Level
much.
Earth says, Bellingham is Barca's daddy already. Raul, I mean, people are loving Raul's reaction to that goal in the comments. Sing Hey Jude to end the stream.
You need to improve, Raul, no? The singing, man. You need to practice. Go to Liverpool with Alex, man.
Yeah.
To the cover club, man.
He didn't invite to me. He didn't invite to me.
Why not, man?
You can come whenever.
I have been in the cover a few times. Yeah, we can go there.
I need to improve.
They probably think you're one of the Beatles if you walk in there.
I love the Beatles, man. I love the Beatles. I didn't want to say it today because we were supposed not to support the Rolling, but both of them.
The Beatles won, mate.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger in the mud. He's going home fuming. AGT, how does it feel to miss out on that?
I remember
horrendous.
that moment, and you telling me it's for us, no? It's for us. I remember this moment. Alex, no, we can't speak. We can't speak.
Before Jude went to Real
seriously,
Madrid.
Alex. Seriously. No, it's not a jokes. And I was
the moment
telling
I knew Jude wasn't going to come to Liverpool.
Wait.
Champions League final when Zidane has got Jude and Job in the Adidas box watching Real Madrid beat Liverpool in the Champions League final. How are you going to say no when Zidane gives you that offer? Come on, man.
No. But I was telling, no. And I was telling you, Alex, the news in Spain.
Qué vergüenza.
The news in Spain, they are not saying that.
Come on, Raul. About the Barcelona thing?
No, about Bellingham and Liverpool or Real Madrid.
Because all Liverpool fans were saying
all Liverpool here. I was living here, and they were telling me.
They had shirts. They're getting shirts printed with the Bellingham on the back, everything. Yeah. He's just like Gerrard.
Liverpool, they have McAllister as well, no? He's a good player as well. Not in the same level.
And Endo.
UEFA.
What about Elliot? Is a good player as well. Elliot is a really good.
Two the other night as well.
Well, Elliot is more like forward, no?
Yeah.
Forward.
Bellingham is a cheat code. Raul, says LJ Brown. Liverpool coping hard after they couldn't get Bellingham, says Mbusi. And Jude will retire at Liverpool, says Ali A.
Yeah.
Level Earth also said Camavinga changed the game when he came on, and I think because Jude got the goals, he'll get a lot of the attention. But Camavinga was very, very good.
Camavinga changed the game.
And don't forget that when he was playing with a number 9, he found the spaces. You know what I mean? That's the second goal.
Yeah.
The number 9 creates the space.
and
then he arrives to
the proper place. Yeah.
Honestly, I still can't believe what I've seen today. Harry Kane scored a hat-trick. Eddie Nketiah scored a hat-trick. Jude Bellingham's won the game the last minute.
Embracing the
crazy.
Burnley have been robbed.
This is a Saturday football show.
This is why you watch this bloody show.
Have we got Gareth Southgate to tie it all together?
No, not yet.
Sometimes football is like that. Last year we won 2-0, 2-1.
Yeah.
We were playing worse than
Frank
Real Madrid.
Nketiah.
This year, honestly, we have more chances than Real Madrid. Real Madrid have
Last
two
year,
chances.
last year we won.
Two goals. Then that's football,
We
you
won
know.
4-0, no, last year as well.
But that one is the Copa del Rey.
Ah,
no?
okay, no.
And another one, it was 4-0 as well, no? Real Madrid, no? In the Bernabeu, no?
Hey, silencio.
En el jardín, the garden, that we call the garden of Leo Messi, no? It's fine, no? You know,
Very
like...
good. Last super chat from Big Ben, who says, Raul, ¿qué pasa con Ancelotti? This football is not going. The style of play is bad and his lineups are bad. Why don't you... Mate, listen, we just beat Barcelona 2-1 away. I'm not even going to read the rest of that out, you sausage. But anyway, what a stream that was. Do you know what? I wish we could have this stream every Saturday. I wish the El Clásico was every Saturday. Massive congratulations and thank you to Alejandro. It's been
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. What a debut from you. Amazing.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome back whenever you want, my friend.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
No worries at all. We'll put your Instagram down below as well. Nick, who is sticking around for a few hours because he's covering the Fury fight at 9. Congratulations to you, mate.
3-point collector.
3-point collectors again.
Hattrick, not a bad Saturday for Nick Francis.
Easy money.
Raul, your return, la remontada de DR Sports.
I cannot pick.
Raul wins again on DR Sports.
Big up, man.
It's like he scored the goal.
Yeah,
looking up.
Bro thinks he's on the team.
I don't want to see now. It's better, right? Just let the production put the music.
Good show, man.
Thank you,
Good
mate.
show.
Shout out to Raul
Show,
again.
man.
Blessed us with his presence today. It's always fun and games when that man is on. Honestly, it's just been a pleasure to present this stream alongside my guy.
Come on, man.
Fuad as
Thank
well.
you.
Great host.
Always, man.
Amazing.
Appreciate it, guys.
Shout out to all the production as well for looking a little bit crisper this week with the graphics that you've seen on screen.
Love that.
We'll be back again next Saturday.
yourself as well, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
That's it. Big up yourself as well, bro, man. Host of the show. Yeah, host of the most. Yeah.
Appreciate it, brother. And thank you at home.
Definitely.
You can still do a few more likes on the way out if I'm honest.
Please.
But thank you very much for watching this.
Hey, and tomorrow,
Saturday football
big
show.
watch along as well.
Yeah.
FCM afterwards as well. Join us. Me and Alex will both be there. Abby, Cams as well will be there. It's going to be all action again. So make sure you join us there for that as well. Till
It's
then,
going to be drama.
peace.
Drama.
All the best.
Bye.